feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
This is chicken chasing.
Mother gone. Hungry. New home? Maybe. Got to get away from here first.
The cub seems anxious to leave, but afraid to defy the goblins.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
She's with the hag!
Don't bloody stand there gaping. Get her!
Those poor boys were looking for their little sister, Mayrina. The girl who's staying with me. This is all my fault. But I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her. And my word is my bond. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
Diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. You recognize the red cap, a fey creature known for its bloodlust. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet. Disregard this drivel. Gift declared Vlaakith Queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cinderellimouse and we're back playing Baldur's Gate 3. I'm back with sweet baby Lae'zel because we're getting a long rest, and I was thinking that in the last episode she was kind of saying that she was admiring like Shadowheart's plat and saying it was really skilled and, you know, being very complimentary. So I thought girly night so Cordia, Shadowheart and Lae'zel could get together and kind of like do Lae'zel's hair and trying to get the plait done. So I thought it might be fun, maybe just for an episode. Let me know what you guys think. Just to go in and kind of like edit Lae'zel's appearance with this mod that I've got, which is the appearance. It'll be down in the description box below. I can't remember what it's called exactly. It's appearance editing or something. So using mirror from this. And then unfortunately, because I was intending to give her actual Shadowheart's hair, but I don't think it's an option. I was going to use one of these Tav's Hairpack ones, these Toarie ones, but it's not available. I've only got like Lae'zel's hair. So I was looking at all the different ones and I was they're all so cute. I love them all so much. And I was kind of looking at that one for a while, but I don't really like the gold. If that was silver, if there was a silver option, it would go perfectly with her armor, but I don't like the silver and gold together. So then I ended up thinking there's one that's kind of like, it's a high ponytail, maybe something like that one. It's like they started doing it and it went a little bit wrong, but I'm sure there's another one that kind of works quite well. That one is like they started to do it, like they started to do the updo, and then Lae'zel got bored and she was like, enough of this. We have no time. We must long rest so that we can finally get the Yankee crash tomorrow. So I thought that might be cute for an episode to have like an attempt at kind of like, you know, Gen hair kind of thing. Let's confirm. And yeah, there we go. That's her. That's her preppy girl haircut for the episode. Let me know what you guys think. Speaking of Shadowheart, my wife Shadowheart, I think that I should probably head over and have a bit of a chat with her. Which direction is she in? Oh my goodness, my camera is everywhere. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, so speaking of my wife Shadowheart, my camera is not working. Why is my camera mod so on and off today? Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, I'm going to go and talk to Shadowheart because she's my wife and we love her.
Always at your side. Huh. So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach. Did you want something?
I love her. No, I just wanted you to say something nice to me, Shadowheart, finally. After the problems that we had like earlier in the game where she just hated us because I'd used the friends cantrip on her. No, she loves us now, so I'm happy. Okay, what else do we need to do? I thought we'd have a quick catch up with like the quests and things. So we're still trying to travel to Moonrise Towers. That's where the See You Later Toby of the Absolute is hanging out. So we want to go and kind of like see what's going on there, get answers about our parasite, as it kind of says here, and find a cure for our parasite as well. Currently we've kind of exhausted all our options except for the Githyanki Crash. Lae'zel is very, very keen to get to the Githyanki Crash, so I think that might be the plan for this episode, because or at least the aim for the end of the episode, because in the last one we found this slate, which is a Githyanki slate, and it kind of had this history on it about the Prince Orpheus. Now, Lae'zel is very, very, very loyal to Queen Vlaakith. She's very determined to kind of impress her and kind of like get on in, you know, the hierarchy of the Githyanki. So let me explain this, let me dial it back and explain this, hopefully in a helpful way. So the Githyanki are the race Gith, right? So Mother Gith was the original kind of like Githyanki goddess, and she was, I think she died, I'm pretty sure she died to like the Illithid, but you can fact check me on that. Anyway, so apparently Vlaakith kind of was given power by Mother Gith, and this is why she's in power now. But this disc that they found in the last episode was talking about Prince Orpheus, and that Orpheus was the son of Mother Gith and the true heir of the Githyanki. So, like, Lae'zel is saying that's propaganda, that's rubbish, it's fairy tale, like, don't listen to it. But doubt has been put in our mind now. The seed of doubt is there. So I think it is a good idea. I think like Lae'zel would be more determined than ever to go and get answers, to go and have her beliefs validated, to follow the protocol, to go to the Zakith device and have that tadpole removed. Like the way that she's been taught is correct to do so. So she's very determined now to go and look for the Githyanki Crash. But we're also going to continue exploring the Underdark. In the last episode, we did explore the Wizard's Tower. There's still some things in that area that we need to kind of check out, so we're going to continue to do that. Is there anything else? Yeah, here we go. Look, discover the history of Prince Orpheus. We read a book about the Prince Orpheus. It claims Vlaakith is not the true queen. And what else do we have here? We're still looking for Will's dad, which we believe he's at Moonrise Towers. We're also still looking for the Adamantine Forge, which is this huge forge that has been lost, and you know, it's quite imperative that the good guys find it before the bad guys. So that is definitely something else that we're kind of investigating while we're in the Underdark. And there's also the thing about finishing the masterwork weapon, and we need to go and look at that like big Susa tree to see if like that can help us do that. Oh my goodness, we've got so much to do, guys. It's scary. Oh, there is one more person who we haven't actually checked in with, and it's that lovely old lady that sells lotions and potions, and she said, come out to my tea house, I might be able to help you. There you go. An old woman told us she could help us with our tadpole problem. We should follow up on this, so we also need to do that before we leave the area entirely. Right, stop talking, go and long rest. Where do I go? Over here. Sorry for spinning the camera. You spin me right round, baby, right round. End the day. Yes, I want to restore my hit points. Does anyone want to talk? Does anyone have anything to say, or are we all good? I think we're all good. Let's just sleep. Auto select. Full rest.
Food hungry.
Okay, so Cordia would be quite excited to see the owlbear cub and to know that it's safe, because we saw it in the goblin camp and it was being chased and they were doing chicken chasing, and we helped to kind of like free him. We helped him to be able to escape and run away, so it's good to know that he's okay. I have food. Would you like it?
Want bite?
Go ahead, eat.
Food. Eat more!
Careful. Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily.
No! Run!
I'm not chasing after it, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, she scared it away. Shadowheart, why? Like, spoiler alert, Shadowheart loves animals as well. It's like one of her things. So she's putting up a tough front, but I think she was also excited to see the owlbear cub. So right now, Cordia would go over to Dirge and say, you're going back, you know, up in that direction, looking for the Githyanki crash. Would you possibly... Why is Dirge surrounded by animals? Like, Scratch was just here, the cat's here. I think that maybe the owlbear cub was coming to see Dirge and not Cordia. Yeah, Cordia would be saying... Dirge, you're going up that way. Could you possibly just check in with the owlbear cave? Just see if the mother's okay. Hopefully we can guide the owlbear cub back to its mother if it turns up again. Thank you so much, Dirge. He's like, oh, right, fine. So maybe we'll go and do that first. That might be a good idea. Where did I leave? Where am I right now? The Risen Road. I'm ages away. Oh, fine. So I think I'm going to go to Emerald Grove in Faerun. It's probably the closest waypoint. So the team for today for Dirge is Dirge himself, William, because again his father was taken from Watkins Rest in that area, so I figure he probably would want to kind of like follow the most likely path that his father would have been taken on. Karlak, because I don't know, she's a baddie. Because her and Dirge have had a bit of a thing, so I feel like they're teaming up now. And Lae'zel, because obviously she's looking, look at our sweet little sister, our sweet baby girl. She's looking for the Githyanki crush as well. So let's go this way. Sometimes we might get some new dialogue as well. Like, this point seems to be a dialogue check. So, fingers crossed.
Looking ahead.
Your years in the Hells have made you a fierce warrior, Karlak. Fierce in battle? Maybe a bit naive in everything else.
Aww.
In that way, you are like many a young Githyanki. Wise to the ways of battle, if not to the wider world.
Makes sense. And how are you getting on out here in the world?
Mindfully and meticulously.
Very mindful, very demure, Lae'zel. Gotta get that ranch. Okay, let's keep going. Ranch is a the actress Devorah Wilde who plays Lae'zel is obsessed with ranch apparently. Like we don't have that in the UK. It's like a mayonnaise.
You are a man of great vigor. Why have you not sought a mate any of these nights we have camped?
Yeah, Will. Why not? What's wrong?
Well, I admit I've had thoughts about it, in my own way.
Do not think, Will. Act.
Yeah, you tell him, Lae'zel, because Cordia is trying to riz up Will. So yeah, Will, what's holding you back? Act. Listen, I want to see you dance. Okay, I was just getting this mugwort for some reason. Oh, that guy's still there. It's weird the animals haven't eaten him yet, I think. Wait, what was that? Why did we roll a check? Who's rolling checks up here? Oh, I'm entangled. Oops, I walked into these twisting vines. Silly me. Okay, it's like we've never been here before. I don't know. We're back for the 100th time to the owlbear cave.
Where am I? What's going
Muttering under his breath, like, I can't believe Cordia's got me here again. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this for her. Why have I taken a liking to this random drow? Alright, let's go and check in on Mummy Bear. Okay, so all the way back over here. This is where she was.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Okay. Uh-oh. It's not looking good, guys.
Goblins have silenced the owl beast.
She deserved better than that.
A little bit of empathy there from Dirge. Dirge, are we softening you up a little bit? She did deserve better than that. So if I check her now though, we can actually get that spear that was lodged in her head that she wouldn't like allow us to help her with last time. So yeah, I can go ahead and get that. Now I'm an idiot, and between episodes, at some point I sold the end of the broken spear to the guy in Emerald Grove, the trader. So between episodes I had to go back and get it because I'm stupid. But what have I done with it? Who has the broken spear? Shaft of a broken spear. Oh, Dirge does have it. Here we go. So, where is it? How does this game work again? Shaft of a broken spear. Is it in his backpack? I've sorted out his backpack as well, by the way. So in his ribcage, he's got like special items. And oh my goodness, I didn't long strider everybody. What was I thinking? I'm gonna have to go back to camp and long strider everybody. Where is this broken spear? What have I done with it? Where did I put it? It should be in my items, right? Am I being really stupid? It's right there. It's right there. So I can click on this shaft of a broken spear and combine it with the head of a broken spear. And it actually gives us a special weapon. And it's this weapon of the absolute, vision of the absolute, which says that it has absolute night, blind. Excuse me, targets that fail a dexterity saving throw deals an additional 2 to 12 piercing damage to certain creatures that sport multiple sets of eyes. So this would have been really useful against those spiders that lived underneath the blighted village. I don't know if we're going to end up using that again necessarily. I think I'm probably going to give it to Karlach because she's probably the one that's going to throw things the most. But just letting you know that that's a thing that you can get, where to get it, how to find it, especially if you don't want to fight the owlbear. Unfortunately, the owlbear does get attacked by goblins after a number of long rests, so I don't think there's anything we can do about that. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah, just letting you know, you don't have to fight the owlbear. The goblins can do that kind of like dirty work for us. But this does mean that we can now be the proud owner of an owlbear egg. And unfortunately, I don't believe there's any way.
Egg? These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Yeah, I don't think that, like there's, where is it? Where's it gone? Is it in my camp supplies? I don't think there's any way to like hatch this, unfortunately, but it is worth like one full long rest, and it is worth 750 gold. So, yeah, it's worth getting, yeah, for one reason or another, but I don't know, sad end for the owlbear there. So it looks like the owlbear cub might be looking for a new home, and if he turns up again, perhaps we'll be able to like convince him to come and live with us. So, you know, good for us, less good for owlbear mummy, I guess. Okay, so back to camp in that case, and Dirge is going to report the bad news to Cordia and say, look, I'm really sorry. It doesn't look good for owlbear mummy. This is what we found. If the owlbear comes back, we can keep it, all that good stuff. And I need to long strider everybody. Do I have long strider? I think I do. So I'm gonna speak with the animals just in case the owlbear comes back. And we're gonna go ahead and have Cordia long strider everybody. And I'll be back with you when I've done that. Housekeeping. So again, the benefit of having a long strider is that it gives us all an extra 3 meters of movement speed. It's a ritual spell, so I can just put it on everybody at the start of the day and it remains for the whole day. So it is a little bit overpowered, but very, very useful. Okay, so we are all long strided up. We also need to do the Githyanki thing for Lae'zel. So I am going to go for dexterity again, sleight of hand, stealth and acrobatics because it's just helpful. There we go. And Dirge needs to do speak with the dead. Well, I need a body to be able to do that on. So that one's going to have to wait a little while. I'm going to switch back over to team 2 and Cordia's team, which is going to be Cordia, Shadowheart, Gale and Astarion. And we're going to head out because there's a bit more exploring that we need to do in the Underdark. Guys, how are we feeling today? We don't have Astarion with us. Let's go. Why is Astarion doing over here? Why is he back at Joaquin's Rest? Saloonite Outpost. This is the problem with like moving people around all the time. Oh god, we're all here.
Quick step.
Okay, fine.
All is ash and meat.
The original video went so much better. This is the second time I've recorded this because the first time I recorded it, it went really well. Well, it didn't actually. It went kind of badly, but it went kind of badly in a good way because like a lot of dialogue checks failed. We got into some situations. It was just a really interesting video and I was feeling really on the ball as well. I was feeling really like funny in that video and the game footage didn't record. And so I've got about 3 hours of me just talking to the camera with no context. It did not make sense. And there was no way to kind of like replay the game and add the footage later. So I just had to kind of scrap the entire video and start again. And now I'm coming down with a cold again. And I just feel like I'm not going to be that entertaining. So... Let's keep going. Is everybody with me this time? Historian, are you here? Gale's cat, are you here? Alright, so I think where we're going to head first is, so just to orientate you, the Selûne Tower is up there. If I spin around this way, that's where the Wizard Tower is. Now, when we come down here into this kind of reddy orange section with all the torch stalks, there's this little hidden passage down here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kapow that torch stalk if I can. Maybe if I move over here. Can I get it? Yeah, just about. Beautiful. Just so we're safe when we go down there. We don't get like blasted off the edge. Also, we still need to watch out for that boulette because the boulette is just occasionally burrowing under us and knocking us over. So that could also pop up that could also pop up at any time. And I'm a little bit nervous, honestly. Okay, let's jump down here as well. And hidden down here, and again, I'm a drow, so I have got dark vision, but this is a very dark area. There is a skeleton here, and this skeleton has a special item on, the Helmet of Autonomy, which makes you proficient in wisdom saving throws, which is pretty amazing. So, who do I want to give this to? Is it armor? It is armor, so Gale can't wear it because then he'll lose his armor class. I've not put mage armor on Gale. Oh no! I think I'm gonna pop that on Dirge actually. Wisdom saving throws, is that helpful for Dirge? I'm not even sure to be honest, but he's having it. There we go. Is his... He looks so silly. Let's hide the helmet because I don't think it suits him very well. Also, let's check out Astarion, just looking amazing in his drow armor. We love him. And to show you Cordia as well, Cordia's currently got on a lot of her electric themed items. So this jolty vest, she's got the boots that means she can stand in water and it will electrify the water. And she's got this, which means that she is immune to getting electrocuted. So she's very, very lightning themed now, very strong on lightning, and there is a reason why we need that when we're going down here, which all will be revealed later. Oh, a couple of other things. So all the lightning stuff did come from the person who used to live in the Wizard's Tower, who was called Yer. They are they, them. I've checked in between episodes. When I was in that Wizard's Tower, I was talking about be careful, because if you read a certain book and you get the line of poetry that's wrong, those guys will attack you. So when you go to the Wizard's Tower yourselves, if you're planning on doing it, this one, the Dusty Book, it says, the beginning of this book proudly declares it to be a play by Dame Aenea. So Dame Aenea is not the person or one of the people who lived in the tower. That was Yer and Lenore and their pet Myrna. So yeah, basically it's a trick. If you read this and you recite this poetry, there is a light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive, and in its wake it tramples everything, will kill the rest so that one can thrive. If you say that to the robots, they will attack you. So just be super careful, because that is like the red herring basically. I did want to point that out to you. So yeah, it was called Dusty Book a minute ago, but now you can see it's called Evil's Ascent. So I am definitely going to go ahead and send that to camp, and we are not going to say that. Right, okay, so have we got everything that there is to get here? Clamshells, pretty. Horn shell, conch shell. Oh, Shadowheart, would you like this for your collection? You could put it on, when we get a nice little cottage together, you can put it on your window ledge. Another horn shell, nice. Maybe there's a beach around here. Maybe we can put our bikinis on and have a beach day. We should get Lae'zel, because Lae'zel is like beach hair ready now. What is going on over here? Oh, Shadowheart, fellow cleric. It looks like we've walked into some kind of fish temple. Oh, it's Koatoa. How marvellous. There's a Koatoa mod. These guys are such weird little guys. And when they installed patch 7, when they launched patch 7, one of the first mods that everybody was talking about was like a Koatoa mod, where you can play as your main character as one of these weird fish people. So, yeah, it's been causing quite a stir. I've been watching Luality and her playthrough of it, and it's amusing. Go and check it out. So, yes. Oh, Shadowheart. We should go and talk to them and see what they're praying to, although it does look like perhaps they, I mean, it could be a funeral, but it also could be a sacrifice. Guys, let's just be careful. Hello, priest. Pooldrip the Zealous, how are you? Bual's favorite task.
Our blood to fill your oceans, O blessed Boal. Our bones to build your temple in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes over you, and with every surge you feel a presence grow in response.
Word, priest. Promises. Your god wants proof. Wants blood.
These beings are Koatoa, former Mind Flayer slaves that manifest their gods through sheer belief.
You, our Lord of Murder, demands sacrifice. You will be an offering for the great god Boal.
I don't think so, actually. So Boal, being a cleric, I feel like Cordia would definitely have heard of Baal, the god of murder. And I think we have come across him a couple of references to Baal throughout this playthrough. I think originally, like in that abandoned kind of ruined chapel right on the beach, like in the first few episodes, I think there was like a reference to the old god Jurgle, kind of like giving his power to the dead three, who are like Merkel, Baal, and Bane. I did my research, I did my homework, guys. So yeah, Cordia would know that there's something not quite right here. But I think we need to figure out what this thing is that they're talking to. Like, she would definitely get a presence of like a fey feeling from it. What do we have? Investigation or Arcana? She's quite strong on Arcana. -1 because she's a bit stupid, but she has got that warped headband of intelligence and Arcana proficiency. So, try to determine who or what they're talking to. What is going on here? Okay, fingers crossed this works, guys. Guidance? Give me guidance. You do this at the screen right now. It's a DC 20. Oh my goodness, I didn't think we were going to do it then. Okay, thank you. Your guidance made a difference.
This presence. The magic is not divine, but fey. And it is murderous.
Well placed. Boal wants a sacrifice. Boal wants blood.
I mean, Baal definitely wants blood. I don't know about Boal. So you guys, if you were a bit jammy, you might recognize this. Do you remember when we went to the Hag Swamp and there was the little, like, the fey creatures pretending to be sheep? They're red caps, and this is looking to Cordia like a red cap. And they are very murderous. They're very bloodthirsty. I like this. Yeah, she's not offering blood, right? She's undermining him. +3 from charisma, a D4 from guidance, and persuasion proficiency. We've got this. Are your followers aware that you're just a rabid little fey creature? 15, easier, okay. Have I got any other bonuses? I kind of want to save the bardic inspiration. Oh, we didn't do it. I think that's a reroll, guys. That's a reroll. Okay, guide me. Guidance. 7 to 10 bonus. We've got a really high chance of getting it, to be fair. Yay, we did it. You guys, you make the difference. Continue.
Little, I'm a god, and I'm gonna rip you, tear you, wear you for a hat.
In the outburst of emotion, you feel the divine presence falter, then revert to its basic, cruel nature.
Bollocks! Don't do anything hasty now. The fish folk got plenty of power. We can share.
Blessed boar! What?
Shut it, you! I'm talking to my chosen. Chosen got power. You want power, don't you?
I don't know, guys. He's sounding a little bit desperate to me. I think he might be on the back foot. So that fish guy, the way he's like, what? Really, really, really reminds me of Brennan Lee Mulligan, who, if you are a D&D nerd like me and you know of Dimension 20, you might know him from that. He does a lot of kind of like roleplay, a lot of DMing, and I don't know, there's something about that character. I had to like Google it to see if it was him, because it reminded me of him so much, because like he's not in an offensive way, but in a way where he's like, he plays these really interesting comical characters. So for example, the recent kind of like D&D Beyond kind of roleplay campaign thing that they did with Neil Newborn, who plays Astarion, and Samantha Bett, who plays Karlach. Like if you go and watch that, and Brendan Lee Mulligan was on that, and he played this brilliant like character who was like this weird monk, and yeah, it just reminds me of him so much. But it's not him. I'll put the actor on the screen. Yeah, good job, because I think these guys they're such funny little characters. Well written as well to whoever wrote them. So yeah, we're not interested in sharing power with this guy. We're not going to let him continue to exploit these poor, innocent, naive Koatoa. What Cordia would say, and what is very, very on brand for Cordia, being a cleric of Illistry, and Illistry is all about freedom from oppression and tyranny, like that's her whole deal. So she would say, I won't let you enslave them any longer, but I know the outcome for that, guys. So spoiler alert, if we choose that, we have to fight all the Koatoa. They all fight alongside him. I wish there was like a role for that, but that's how it works out. The best way to handle this is to go, which is a very dirge response, well, I'll just kill you and claim it for myself, which Cordia wouldn't say, to be fair. So I'm going to be out of roleplay. What I'm going to say I'm going to do is, Cordia is going to say, I won't let you enslave them any longer, but we're going to choose option 2.
Kiss my ass. I'm the Lord of Murder. I'll show you why.
Okay, so this way, he's just going to fight us one-on-one, which is kind of perfect, actually. What I'm going to do with Astarion is I'm going to have him, he's got 2 bonus actions, hasn't he? Because we gave him, like, the thief thing. I'm going to have him dash, and I'm going to try and get him to make his way to a little bit of a higher spot up here. Can I get all the way up there? I can't. But if I hide now, because I'm out of sight, I should be able to get an opportunity attack on him. So we've got 65 hit points, and he's got Bloodlust. And if we just have a quick look at him before we shoot, he has got... It regains 3 to 18 hit points when it kills a creature, and it can attack 3 times. It can do 3 attacks on us, multi-attack. So this guy, he is actually a little bit dangerous, but I think we've got this. So let's sneak attack him. Yeah, sneak attack. Perfect. And, oh, there's a treasure chest there. Ooh, treasure. I'll just take a peek. Just to attempt my historian voice. I was trying to improve my historian voice kind of off camera yesterday. So yeah, I think if I stand in this water, I'm going to electrify the water. I might have to cast a spell though. So what do I want to do here? I think... Oh, I've got Faerun, guys! This little guy's gonna... Yeah, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you, sweet baby Kotoa. I'm just trying to get the person who's exploiting you. I am gonna... What am I gonna do? I've got Ice Knife. He's just healing away there, bless him. I want to use Faerun because if I get close enough to him as well... I think he's going to be in range. If I use Shriek, so the Faerun is that really cool moon sword that I got that is literally a sword created for clerics of Illustory who are drow like me. So it's like literally perfect for my character. The sword shrieks all enemies within 6 meter of range. Is he 6 meters away from me? I feel like he is, yeah. He has to do a Charisma, Wisdom, and Intelligence saving throw, and he's going to get 1 to 4 thunder damage, and it does some cool stuff beyond that. So I'm going to do that. Perfect. I think I can actually run back in 2 now and like keep hitting him with that. There you go. I don't know if that worked or not. So he's taken a tiny bit of damage from that. And I can do Quicken Spell. I might want to save my Quicken Spell. Ooh, he's going to get a turn on me though. Right, let's Quicken Spell. And I think I'm going to... Should I Ice Knife him? Yeah, let's go ahead and Ice Knife him. I'm going to level 2 Ice Knife him. I missed, but he might slip on his turn now. Yeah, he might slip on the ice, which will be perfect. Let's see what happens. We've got the cat as well. I'm going to just move the cat back. We don't want the cat to get hurt, so we're just going to kind of like dash and try and get the cat kind of out the way. There we go. Because we don't want Gale's cat to get hurt, guys. Okay, go on. What have you got? Show me what you've got. He slipped! He slipped on the ice. I told you. She's got tactics. Okay, Gale. Okay, there's kind of a lot of stuff that Gale can do. He's down 33 hit points. So I believe Gale might actually be able to do additional cold damage to him because he's already down. I don't know. Let's try another Ice Knife. It was a good technique. The ground is even more frosty now, and if that melts and this connects, I can also electrocute that. 21. Okay, good job, Gale. There was an attempt. Just kind of stay back. Go over there so he's slightly in the shadows. Okay, perfect. Actually, no. Let's get him up. Yeah, let's leave him where he is. I like him where he is. Okay, cool. Shadow Heart. What do I want to do with Shadow Heart? So 21 hit points. This is really good, inflict wounds, but I would have to try and get past all this like stuff and not slip on the ice to get to him. We could try a guiding bolt, but there is a high chance that we're going to miss. And what I might do, I might just firebolt him. It's 2 to 20 damage, so I can knock his damage down quite a bit if she hits. 50% chance of hitting. Come on, Shadowheart, you got this. Okay, we've melted the ice as well. So I can actually run forward and electrocute that water, potentially. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what we've got. I think this is going quite well. Okay, so Astarion, can you hide again? And sneak attack again? 7 hit points. We've got this. Oh no, I spoke too soon. He missed. He missed. Okay, just hide. It's fine. Don't worry, Astarion. You're doing a good job. We all love you. I don't mind that it's down to Cordia. I'm going to run forward with my Faerun and with my electric beat. You got an electric beat. Okay, so this water's electrified. And you know what? Do I want to try killing him with the Faerun? I am not. Come on, for Illustory! Guidance me, guys, guidance me. For Illustory!
You've slain the Pretender. We knew in our hearts the god Boal was false. But you, we see you. We know you by your true name, Maglumba. What is to be your first commandment, oh great god?
I love them so much. They're so silly. Praise Maglumba. So I look like she would say, well, that is very important to listen to your heart when choosing your faith. Yeah, so she would definitely give them a bit of a speech on that. So we've got options here. I love the name Maclumpa. Like, no notes, 10 out of 10, best name. I'm happy to be the god Maclumpa. I feel like she would say, perhaps you should study the teachings of my god. So a nicer god than Baal, right? Or Bual. Like, study a listery. But I happen to know that this, strategically, in the grand scheme of things, is a really good choice. If we... Cody would say perhaps you should study the teachings of my god. In which case, they say... who is this god that has power over you? We will try and destroy them. Which is not the intention. I'm going to ask them to build me an army because I want these guys on side for, you know, later in the game. I don't know. It's not what she'd say, but shh.
We will spread word of Maglumpa. Your glory will sing from 10,000 throats.
I mean, we're going to need an army, aren't we, to, you know, a little bit like, if you think about how Dirge is thinking, what would Cordia do? Cordia is thinking, what would Dirge do? What would Dirge tell me to do in this situation? We need an army to defeat the Absolute. And, you know what, if the Absolute has been mean to these guys in the past, I like the idea of them fighting back. And gaining independence and free thought. Let's check out what Bual has. Not very much, to be honest, although he does have a full pack of camp supplies, which I will take. Let's have a look at this Koatoa that they were sacrificing. There's all these nice shells as well, which I kind of want to pick a few up and give to Shadowheart as a gift. Like, oh, they were pretty and they reminded me of you.
Room for more?
Like this little clamshell, starfish, conch shell. Let's talk to Pooldrip again.
We know that you must go. Great Maglumpa, we will tend your church down here and wait until the time is right.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Praise Maglumpa!
Basically, they all just go, praise Maglumpa!
Praise Maglumpa!
They're so funny, I love them. And they all do it a little bit differently as well, which is a nice detail, I think. You know, they've not reused the same voice line, it's all different voice actors or all different lines. So we'll just go around and kind of get the treasure, because I feel like, you know what? It's more useful in our pockets than it is in theirs. So I think there's something to discover over here. It's so beautiful. I love the Underdark so much.
Something over there.
And this is my favourite section of the game. The whole Underdark section. Absolutely. A joy to play every single time I do it. I love it. Okay, let's open this chest. So there's a fish in here. It's been buried, but it's still fresh. So wonderful. A little bit of stuff there. Not a huge amount. I mean, the fish, right? What are they going to have? But over here, there are another couple of chests over here. So, Astarion, could you possibly go and check those out for me? You've got very, very good dexterity, and I just feel like it'll be a bit safer for you to do it than if I try and do it. Okay, let's jump across.
Subtle steps.
So you can see over here, this chest has actually already been destroyed. There is a potion of greater healing there, which I don't want to destroy, but for safety reasons, I think we're gonna have to. Yeah, and then we can jump across here because because these things, if they do explode, they do blast you over the edge. So a little bit of a tip there, you can break things on the ground. So something that you can do if you've got an area effect, so for example cloud of daggers, I think sometimes like fire on the floor and things like that as well, anything that like deals damage, electrified water, if you put a potion into it, it can, which you can do without an action or a bonus action, you can drop it from your inventory and move it into that area effect to destroy it, and then you get like the potion effect in like an area that you can kind of walk through. So it's a really cool tactic. It's kind of like a higher level tactic. I don't use it as often as I should, but we can make ourselves aware of it and try and use that at some point in the future. So what I can try and do here, if I move a little bit closer.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
So this chest is trapped. What I'm gonna try and do is just move it closer to us, away from the torch stalk. And then we can kind of deal with the trap without having to worry about that thing. So disarm the trap. Come on, Astarion, you've got this. Hasn't he got, yeah, he's got advantage now because we've got those gloves off the Zentarim, which I didn't get on my current playthrough that I'm doing off camera. I was like looking for them. I was like, how did I miss those gloves? There we go, perfect. He's got it. Thank goodness for all those bonuses that he has. Okay, and then can we open it? No, lockpick it.
Simple.
So like getting advantage on any kind of check is such a big deal. Really, really helpful. Especially now that we have to pickpocket. I've got a few more strategies for if we do want to kind of like cheese the retailers. You know, because they patched out the backpack trick. And I was like, no, I love the backpack trick. There are like some other things. So for example, like if you're a warlock and you've got a packed weapon, apparently you can sell it. So you can use it to barter. But because it's a packed weapon, it can't leave your hand, so that's another way to kind of like cheese the traders. And what's this here? Slippery chain shirt. When the wearer heals a creature, it automatically disengages and won't trigger opportunity attacks. Well, that is pretty cool. I'm going to send that Shadow Heart, and I did actually consider kind of switching out Shadow Heart's armor for this. Not the slippery chain shirt. She's got another piece of armor somewhere, hasn't she? Sorry, I've sorted out everybody's inventories and forgotten where I put everything. So yeah, so she's got this luminous armor which causes radiant shockwave when we deal radiant damage, which she has a lot of. But because she's on the hunt for the Dark Justiciars, and I feel like she would want to like look her best for the Dark Justiciars, and she would want to be in the appropriate armor, I've kind of left her in her armor. So I'm at a slight disadvantage because I'm not using some of this special armor, but at the same time, I don't know, I don't feel like she would change out of that armor in this special moment to her. So okay, let's, Astarion, can you possibly destroy that torch stalk for your own safety, and then regroup with Cordia?
Not as bad as it could have.
Okay, just keep looking and keep exploring. So there's another chest over here, and some mushrooms that we can just grab. Bual, Bual, stop saying Bual! My glumpa! Some cool stuff in that chest. Let's say hi. You know, we are their god, so.
Praise my glumpa!
That's so funny. I don't know, should I play with that Koatoa mod? Would you love to see that, guys?
Praise my glumpa!
I am considering a little bit of live streaming again. It's a little bit more awkward for me to do because I am a mum, I've got kids, I've got a life. I have to like run around and do things. So it is a little bit more awkward, but I thought, you know, maybe if I'm not doing it regularly, but I could just jump on and kind of see who's around. We could hang out together whenever it's convenient. That could be a thing that we could do. Possibly, but no promises. There's this beach down here with this little kind of like, you know, sketched out Koatoa, which I love. Such a cool detail. And over here as well, there's this interesting section over here. I was convinced that there was going to be traps in the water here. Oh, dirt mound. Let's dig that up. Yeah, I've got a lot of ideas and no time to do everything that I want to do. I've got a really fun idea for a playthrough if I do start live streaming. So over here there's like loads of gold. I'm just going to grab this 72 gold. I don't think we have to pick up every single gold piece. And this, the Ecstasy of Murder, which if I click on, once Val's favour has quickened within one of his beloved murderers, the bliss of his love is nigh indescribable, for he blesses his loyal with a new sensation, a mindless, instinctual, primal sensation that comes from within the bowels, an erotic spasm that washes over the killer in the moment of murder. It is said that in that instant, try that again. It is said that in that instant, his divine essence can almost be tasted. Forsake all other hedonisms, acolytes, for nothing can compare. Nothing compares to Baal. Until the true ecstasies of murder wash over you, initiates, this scroll contains a prayer that you may say after a kill, calling for the Lord's disgrace to find its course in your body. So, guys, does this sound at all familiar to you? Because this sounds a little bit to me like what Dirge is experiencing. So if you remember all the way back to that one where he killed Quill in his sleep, that was mindless, right? So it says here, mindless, instinctual, primal sensation. So Dirge has that, right? That urge to kill is primal. Maybe he used to be a little Baal follower. Maybe he was a Baal worshipper. I don't know. I think we should pick that up and send it to him, because I think he would like to see that. You know, I think he would like to consider whether that is something that he may have dabbled in the past. So let's go over here. And of course, in my playthrough, this is not a Dark Urge playthrough in terms of like, we're not going like full evil mode. Dirge in this playthrough is trying to live a better life and fight his dark urges. This is something that was inflicted upon him, he feels, and he wants his autonomy back. So message in a bottle. Prepare yourselves, guys. I might cry. So this is from Donny. So if you remember Donny from Druid's Grove, he's the little boy who doesn't speak. He's got he's mute, which can happen when kids have a lot of trauma. And so what I love about this is, even though he's mute, he has these beautiful communication skills. Like, you know, this is so beautifully written, his grammar is so good. And if you compare that to a child like Mercon, who is the one that we rescued from the Harpies, who wrote us a story saying like, oh, this cool hero saved me, and his grammar was all over the place, but it was very, very realistic to how children write. I think, you know, when you compare that, I think that's a really interesting detail, that the child who's mute has these beautiful written communication skills. Dad, sorry I stopped writing. We ran out of paper on the road. I got this from the druids. Maybe that's why they're so mad at us. I hope this can find you. Zevlos says that you got lost and our old house is gone, but I read a book that says all rivers find their way into the Styx. When you get it, can you write me back in Baldur's Gate, or maybe come and visit? I'll write again when I get more paper. So the Styx, in D&D lore, the Styx is a river that runs through all the 9 hells. So it sounds like Donny he got out when Elturel fell into Avernus, and the tieflings who we found in Druid's Grove escaped. He must have escaped with those refugees, but it sounds like his dad might still be in Avernus, and that's why he's kind of like throwing the messages in bottles into the water, because all the water flows through the Styx and his dad might find it. So I think that's absolutely adorable and such a cute little hidden detail that I think a lot of people probably miss. But yeah, I love that. Okay, so moving swiftly on, as we kind of make our way out of here, I think this was an interesting learning experience for both Cordia and Shadowheart, in terms of the Koatoa have this kind of like blind faith. They literally will things into existence because they believe in it so much. So the idea of like placing your loyalty into something that perhaps, you know, doesn't feel quite right, And the idea of generally like loyalty to... Where's Astarion? Have we lost Astarion? Is he still stuck? Astarion! Where are you? Can you not... White elves can't jump. We've learned this.
White men can't jump.
Watch, everybody else is going to be heading back here now. Crying out loud. Astarion, come on. Yeah, this little learning experience that they've had of, you know, comparing their own faith to their own goddesses, Shah and Listery, to this blind faith of the Kuo-toa. I think that's a good learning experience, you know, for clerics. You know, just to be sure about who you're putting your faith in and whether it truly speaks to your heart or whether you're just, you know, following the rules or going through the motions. So shame Lae'zel wasn't here with us as well, because she's very much like that too, with her faith in Blackit.
I hate swamps. The place reeks. Probably full of bloodsuckers as well.
Shadowheart, you wound me.
Because he's a vampire, she called him a bloodsucker. Okay, I feel like we're going to get stuck here, by the way, because, you know, we're having jumping problems, apparently, in this episode. So, can we all make our way back across here, or is Gale's cat going to get stuck? I feel like Gale's cat might possibly get a little bit stuck. No, he's doing it. He's making it out. Can you do it, Gale's cat? Can you make it? Come on, you can do it. What if I give him Longstrider? Will that help? Because it increases your movement, so it might also increase his jump distance. Come on, we're not no cat left behind. It might help. I'm gonna try it. If not, I feel like we probably have like potions of jump and things like that. Come on, kitty. Can he get up? Are you blocking the path? Astarion, move out of the way. Okay, watch out for that bullet again as well. Oh, honestly. Okay, fine. Kitty, can you jump up? He can jump up. What are you doing, Kitty? I was going to waste a potion of jump on you. So we haven't been that way yet with this kind of like beachy area, but I'm going to leave that for a while, I think. I'm not quite sure if I want to explore that just yet. There is a body over there though. It says it's a dead drow, so I do think Cordia would definitely want to go and explore that. Okay, let's move a little bit closer. Again, we do need to be careful of all these torch stalks. There we go. There's also this over here.
A perfect ring of mushrooms. Nature or magic?
Oh my god, I think I just heard the cat purring. That's adorable. What if I stand in the circle? What could possibly go wrong?
Perhaps something's missing.
Now, if this was the old days of Minecraft and I was playing, was it the Enchanted Forest? Is that what it's called? In the Minecraft mod, it was like a huge Minecraft mod. The way to get into the Enchanted Forest was to make a portal that's surrounded by mushrooms and flowers.
From sweet woodland to stinking swamp. Can you do tricks like that, Gale?
Easiest thing in the world. Though I'd do it the other way around.
Okay, I wouldn't exactly call this a swamp. I don't know. Is this a swamp? It doesn't say it's a swamp.
Half this drow's body is crushed. Must have fallen from pretty high up.
Okay, I think we should do Speak with the Dead on this guy, right? Do I have any, like, scrolls of Speak with the Dead? I do! Gale does! Okay, let's cast Speak with the Dead on this guy and see what he has to say.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Okay, so a bit of a recap. Do you remember when we met Duorn, who was the guy who was turned to stone by the spectator? And he said he was looking for the Grimforge, but he was doing it in like a party of 3. So there were 3 drow who were looking for that old forge. So this might be one of those guys, is what I'm thinking. So we're going to say, who are you?
House Vandry. Far scout. Searching.
So I was so excited the first time that I did speak with the dead on this guy, because I'm House Bandry. That's Cordia's house, which I didn't know he was from until I did it, and I was like, oh my god, because when I was picking which house she was from, I was just looking at the wiki, like the Forgotten Realms wiki, and looking at a suitable house that made sense. And because House Bandry are particularly interested in what's going on the surface, and they're more likely to go to the surface than a lot of the other drow houses who spent all their time in the Underdark, I was like, that gives me the perfect excuse for her to be on the surface in the first place. Look at how excited I am. Like I don't know, like I can't even speak properly because I'm so excited. So yeah, it gives me a reason for her to be on the surface in the first place, and yeah, and a reason for her to have encountered Illustory and got out of the Underdark, where which obviously is controlled by Lolth, who's evil. So yeah, I was so excited to meet another drow from my house, but Cordia wouldn't know who this guy is, so I feel like maybe he's been here for some time. And what were you searching for?
Quick path to surface.
Well, perhaps he was trying to escape too. Perhaps he was also a cleric of Illustory. What happened to you?
Through backpack. Too light. Fell.
How did throwing a backpack make you fall? Did you lose balance?
Mushrooms. Disappeared. Guessed wrong.
Okay. I wonder if any of my family are nearby. Did you have any allies nearby?
Worked alone. Better that way.
Yes.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, that does make sense, yes. I often found it was better to be alone in the Underdark as well. It's not like the surface where I have lots of friends. Okay, let's have a look. We didn't get his name, did we? Hidebound Journal. The memories and plans of a displaced drow. One favour, one faithful servant. That is all I summoned, no more and no less than Malice de Orden ever had, or indeed the Mother of Lust herself. So Malice de Orden, I feel like she's a figure from history. I don't remember personally, but I feel like when I've read about her, she's from maybe about 100 years prior, possibly, or 10 years prior. But Cordia would have heard of her. I can't remember anything about her. The Yoklo, so this must be what he summoned, right? The Yoklo was quite a sight in all its forms. They're kind of like, if I remember correctly, they're kind of like weird, kind of slushy creatures. I'll put one on the screen. I'd read of its foul odour, but I found it intoxicating like rose water. So it smashed a few artifacts. Hissed at a master. The Archmage should have revered me for such a conjuring. He's clearly a wizard. This is a wizard talking. He did wear wizard robes. I did think that he looked like he was wearing clothes like Gale and what's his name? Dawn as well. He was a wizard. The Archmage should have revered me for such a conjuring. Instead, he threatened to curse me, to make me a Drider. Right, I do know what Driders are, and I do know that Driders are kind of like, a bit like centaurs, right? They've got the body of a man and then the butt of a spider. It's kind of what Lolth is herself. She's kind of sometimes has like a half human, half spider form. But a Drider, when you're a drow, if you are turned into a Drider, that's a form of punishment. That is a form, that's like a cruel thing being done to you. So yeah, interesting. Yet my time will come. Soon I will return to Menzoberranzan and Sorcerer. Then the Archmage will worship me. I will be served. So again, like the ambition that wizards have, right? And the drow males have, because it's a hard life being a drow male. Like they're often overlooked. So yeah, I don't know. So I don't know if he got, I'm really curious. I don't know if he got like exiled or if he was just learning surface magic. I don't know what he was out there doing, but it does say that he was, I don't know. Has he, or was he a wizard in Menzoberranzan and he had to flee because he made a mistake and he was trying to make his way to the surface for safety? I don't know, but I feel like I need to like help this guy Can anyone pick him up?
Can't
Like,
afford to stay
Shadowheart, are you
idle.
strong enough to pick this guy up? No.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Someone there?
Yeah, no, I don't think any of us are... Oh, Astarion can pick him up?
A little souvenir.
Okay, we need to find a better place for this guy. I think we should take him to the surface. Honestly, a little souvenir, he said. Okay, so, you know, Cordia out here doing good, like helping out the drow from her family.
Hidden away, but not hidden well enough.
Okay, so some of these mushrooms are fake. So we're going to do the stupid thing that the drow did and try and climb these mushrooms. I do have a technique for this because when we get close, we can examine them and see if they're real or fake. So if we fail a perception check, that means that one of the ones around us is fake.
So, Gale, how is your sad, hopeless pining going?
I'm hardly pining. But a year or more since Mystra cast me aside.
Oh, my dear wizard, I wasn't talking about Mystra.
Okay, one, he's definitely pining for Mystra. He is so mopey about Mystra. He wouldn't even woohoo me at the tiefling party because he was all like, oh, Mystra. So, who's missing out now, Gale? And who's he pining after? Is it Cordia? Who's he pining after? I am so confused right now. Okay, so we haven't rolled a perception check on these, so I'm guessing that these ones are real. He also said that his backpack was too light, and what I'm thinking...
Hiding in plain sight.
There you go, did you see that one disappear there? But we haven't rolled a perception check on this one. Ah, that one's fake as well. I think this one's real. So what I was thinking was that if we needed to, too high? Do you remember when we saved the...
I think I found something.
Do you remember when we saved the deep gnome from the windmill? He was tied to the windmill by the goblins and we got him down and we said, how did you get caught? And he said, my backpack was too heavy. We have got a heavy backpack somewhere. And so I'm wondering if we could throw the heavy backpack onto something. Would that work? But I think we're okay now. I think we've...
Did vampires actually drink blood out of goblets like in the storybooks? Doesn't seem very fresh.
Straight from the neck is preferred, but goblets are used in mortal company. They save on awkwardness. We could share a drink some night, if you're curious. A nice red wine in your goblet, of course.
Oh!
Very kind of you, but I'm saving my best bottle for someone already.
Is it me? Is she saving her best bottle for me? I love it when the companions flirt. Like, I find it so funny. I am such a matchmaker. I just want everybody to, like, fall in love and be happy. Okay. Look, here's another fairy portal. Oh. And at you. Why are we all failing an investigation check here? Where's Gale? Where is the smart one? Where is the one with actual intelligence? Not fake headband intelligence.
I'll take that.
Okay, so it didn't do anything when I ran across it. What if I click on it? Fingers crossed we're safe. Oh, Gale's with us now, apparently. Okay, we're just back at the bottom. Alright, Gale, can you come back up with us? If I click on it, do we go back up? We do. Walking on air, Karlach is inspired. Okay, cool, inspiration. Gale, can you see whatever I was missing? Apparently not, but I do happen to know that this wall is false. And we should just be able to walk straight through it.
Another illusion. Is anything real down here?
Okay. Okay, guys. I am a little bit nervous now. What do you think? Do we jump through the portal? What could possibly go wrong? Oh! Is house. We're back at the swamp. Oh, we really should check in with Auntie Ethel. I was so worried about her when those nasty boys were trying to fight her and screaming about their sister Mayrina. So again, flashback. We first met flashback. We first met Auntie Ethel in the Druid's Grove. She gave us like a free potion of greater healing. Cordelia thought she was very, very nice. I think we did tell her about our tadpole against like Shadowheart's judgment because Will encouraged us to do it, if I remember correctly. And then we made our way. She said, come and see me at my tea house. And as we were making our way there, we found Auntie Ethel being like confronted by these two men who were being very aggressive towards her and calling her a hag. We intervened and tried to peacekeep, but then they started attacking us. So we knocked them out. This actually saved their life because had we allowed them to go to the swamp to go and confront Auntie Ethel, we would have found their dead bodies. They would have been killed probably by the Redcaps, who were the little goblin guys who we saw before, who were pretending to be sheep. Dirge already took care of those. We don't have to worry about those. Yeah, I think Cordelia would have been a little bit worried about this old dear, this sweet old lady, and I think she'd be quite excited to check in on her. I am just saving because when I did this last time, it went horribly, horribly wrong. And I'm going to tell you the truth, guys. Like, Auntie Ethel messes me up. Like, Auntie Ethel, I need to be at a high level to go and speak to her because she's given me some pain. She's given me hours and hours of how do I do this? What is the best way to do this? What is my strategy here? So trust me, guys, when I say this, I think I've figured this out at this point. I think I know what, hopefully I think I know what I'm doing if the dice are rolling in my favour. So what is this, Gale? Could you possibly do you recognise this kind of magic? It seems to be some kind of arcane barrier.
Ow! Oh, that stung.
So Gale does now have a hands-off petal. Ethel disapproves dairy. Disadvantage on wisdom checks. So we don't want to mess with Auntie Ethel's magic again. I do think we should look a bit more appropriate though. I think maybe we should put on our camp clothes. If we're going to go and have a nice pot of tea with Auntie Ethel, I don't think we should show up in our armour, right? I think we should show up in our casual clothes, our civvies. And let's go check on her. Oh, I do hope she's okay. That must have been very frightening for her. Oh, it's locked. Astarion, could you... She's talking to someone in there. Could you possibly unlock this? I just want to make sure she's okay.
What fun.
It sounds like she has a visitor. It's only a DC of 2, which makes me think that Auntie Ethel doesn't really worry too much about security. Right? It's like, why is it locked but it's only a DC of 2?
Where am I? What's going on?
Okay. You should be crouching.
Just out of view.
See if we can get eyes on her. Oh, there she is. She looks perfectly fine. We can stand up, everybody. Let's go and chat with Auntie Ethel. What could possibly go wrong?
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for 2, so get to it. Oh, if it isn't my hero. You took ages. Come in, come in. Feel free to relax yourself and have a cuppa, hmm? Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
she's not talking to her very nicely. This Auntie Ethel brings back my childhood trauma because my grandma was a little bit, she wasn't a hag, she was a very, very nice woman, but she did have a touch of Auntie Ethel about her. I remember my grandma used to like make me eat my food, and I was a picky eater as a child, and I'm talking like quite a young child as well. And you know, like she would make me feel really, really bad if I didn't want to eat something. So I remember one Christmas, like her giving me a really hard time about eating sprouts, and I couldn't eat them. Like they get to about here, and they just, I couldn't swallow them, and so they make me feel like I was gonna be sick. And I was trying so hard to eat my sprouts, and I just feel like, you know, it was her way of showing love, but there was something quite cruel about it. It wasn't very nice. And she wasn't a cruel person. She was a really lovely person, actually. It's just, you know, her generation had a certain way about them, and yeah, it wasn't, maybe we've learned a few things since then in terms of parenting. But yeah, and I remember once she made me, and she was trying to do the right thing, right? She wasn't a bad person, but she once made me like a big, kind of like a Sunday roast, and I don't know if I was feeling ill or I wasn't hungry or I was just being picky, but I just really didn't want to eat it, and I was very young. And so my only solution as a child, being, you know, being like expected to eat this thing, was she went out the room and I went behind the sofa and I just kind of scraped some of it off onto the carpet behind the sofa. I didn't know what else to do as a child, right? I was like, ah. And so the dog must have gone behind the sofa and tried eating it, because she came up to me later and she was like, did you feed some of your food to the dog because the dog got sick? I was like, that must be what happened. I don't know. But yeah, like, if you're a parent, don't force your kids to eat. If they don't want to eat it, just don't. Kids are picky. So if you actually look at current parenting, it can take up to like, I think it's like 12 tries of introducing food to a child before they will accept it. Sometimes they'll like it straight away, but sometimes if they're not too keen on it, you just kind of like put it on the side, you know, let them play with it, get used to the texture, and it takes about 12 times. So yeah, like, don't, like, I just really, it's not a good thing to put emotional pressure on children around food, because then it comes out in other ways. Then it comes out in kind of like you know, unhealthy eating and weird kind of like mental things around food. So like, I was borderline anorexic in my teenage years, and I think possibly some of it came from, you know, controlling attitudes around food and things like that. So yeah, just let kids eat what they want to eat. My doctor, actually, when I was a child, and like I say, I was quite picky, I remember my mum telling me that she went to the doctor and was like, she's not really eating, like all she wants to eat is like crisps or something, I don't know. And the doctor said, well, let her eat crisps then, like she'll eat, like kids will eat what they need to eat, kind of thing, you know. And like, I love that. I love that back in the 80s there was this doctor who was super chill about it, and like he got it, you know, like don't make a big fuss about it. Anyway, sorry, just sharing my childhood trauma with you all. And again, it came from a good place. She had good intentions, but Auntie Ethel always just reminds me of that. Okay. Cody would say she would notice there's some weird stuff with Marina, but she's being polite, you know, respecting her elders. She would say, I'm so glad you got here safely.
Thanks to you. You know, you're lucky. You've helped a very powerful lady. People in dire need travel from all over Faerun to see little old me. And I do my damnedest to help them. And you, Petal, well, you need a lot of help. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
It is, yes. Are you saying you can remove it?
Quicker than you can say yes, Auntie. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
Yes. Get this cursed parasite out of me. She's not going to swear in front of an old lady.
My, I do like them eager. But note that I don't work for free. I expect payment up front. One of your pretty little peepers. Oh dear, you don't have one to spare. Terribly sorry, Petal. but no deal for you. Should you know someone with 2 eyes in their head and a wriggler problem, send them my way. Auntie will sort them out.
Okay, what do you think, guys? Anyone want to offer an eye to Auntie Ethel?
Come now, Mayrina. Time to go.
Wait, what happened to Mayrina? What did you do, Auntie? So yeah, we've dodged a bullet there, honestly, because you know how Volo tried to get the tadpole out and damaged my eye, but he gave me like a false eye, and the false eye actually gives me this buff, which is see invisibility, so I can see invisible creatures. So it's really helpful, actually. Like, letting Volo fail to take your eye actually works out well for us. If I let Auntie Ethel take my eye, I get a permanent negative buff. So don't do that, guys. I just knew that she couldn't because I had a false eye. Same with Will. I don't think she can take Will's eye either. Yes, Mayrina, what happened to her?
Have a word.
Hello, sweetness. I'm still waiting for someone with the spare eye.
Auntie, what on earth do you need an eye for? Never mind. What happened to Mayrina? Did you do something to her?
Keep your own little nose in your own little dish, Petal. I don't like busybodies.
I just wanted to check she was okay, but I suppose we can trade? So another tip here. Now, I do have a bit of an advantage because I can see invisibility, but Auntie Ethel does like to go invisible. But if you take the potion of invisibility off her through trading or pickpocketing, I guess, you know, that's gonna prevent her from being able to do that, hopefully. That's my tactic anyway. Also, you might be getting the impression that Auntie Ethel is not a good person at this point. Maybe there's a bit more to her than meets the eye. So you might be picking up on the fact that we might have to fight her at some point, and maybe I'm just trying to prepare. She does sell, however, potions of giant hill strength, so I do personally recommend avoiding fighting Auntie Ethel until you're ready to leave Act 1 and kind of like go further into the Underdark or to the Githyanki Crash, you know, the first part of Act 1 anyway. I do recommend kind of putting off fighting her and just getting a few potions of giant hill strength and some of the good stuff that she sells every time you long rest, because again, once you fight her and that opportunity's gone, you know, you might not be able to get access to these things anymore. So things as well, like she's got a potion of greater healing there that I'll probably grab. She has got some good alchemy ingredients as well, but I don't think we necessarily need any of the things that she's got at the moment. I think we can do without. So yeah, I am gonna go ahead and trade with her. Let me give her some of this junk. And again, they have fixed the old the trading stuff, so I don't know. Like I say, we could pickpocket her, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and balance the offer and barter, and there we go. We are now the proud owners of Auntie Ethel's invisibility potion. So
here for whatever you need, Petal.
Okay, I'm gonna save again. I need a pee as well, but I'm gonna hold it because I need to check on Mayrina. All right, so what I'm gonna do is Cordia would just have a quick chat with Astarion.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
He likes me. He hated me in my off-camera campaign that I've been doing. He liked me the first time I played, hated me the second time I played, and like now he likes me again. So what she's going to say to him is, I'm really worried about Mayrina. You're very sneaky, Astarion. Do you think you could just kind of like go and poke around and see if you can see where she's gone? And of course, Astarion would be more than happy to go and poke around this old lady's cottage. She's walking off, so perfect timing. So Mayrina was sat here. Is she
an illusion with a passage hidden behind it?
Secret passage. Okay, Astarion, ungroup. But before you go, do we have a potion of good and evil, or a scroll of protection against good and evil? Because he's gonna need it. Trust me, guys. You want protection against good and evil if you're doing this. There you go. sorry, camera angle was awful there, but he now has the protection against good and evil. Right, can you sneak? Where is she? I don't know where she is, but I think you can probably just sneak through. Oh gosh, she's on the move. Go, 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 Astarion, go. Right, we want to sneak the entire time we're doing this. We do not want her to know that we're down here. So we're going to be super duper sneaky. So you can see she has this whole, like, actually, do you know what? Let's change the lighting. I'm going to go and pee and then we'll change the lighting. Oh, my cat's here. Okay, so let's change the lighting. Let's get with the vibe. And what do we think? Green? Oh. There we go. A little bit green. Let's go. Let's explore the, what's it called? The putrid basement or something? Oh gosh. I can already hear people. I'm scared. Oh, it auto-saved as well. That's a bad sign. Okay, I can see there's like a petrified guy over there. There's a skull in front of a mirror. There's a woman holding her own head. There's a dead, blinded elf with an eyeball.
Stop, please.
This petrified guy. A gnarly, his gnarly, gnarly cauldron with, I don't know what that is inside, but I do not think I'm going to be partaking.
Don't look.
And this guy who's shouting over here.
This is delightful.
Astarion likes it.
Stop. Please. Please.
Can I talk to him or will Auntie Ethel find me?
Wait.
I've got to be sneaky.
Just be quick. No. No! Don't look. Mustn't look. Mustn't see.
Okay, I've got to try and do my Astarion voice now. We do have an elf option. It's fun because I never play as like a normal elf. So, smile as he twitches and whimpers. Astarion likes to see, as a victim of abuse himself, he kind of enjoys, in a weird way, seeing other people freaking out and stuff. So, but I do think he has a soft heart inside him somewhere, right? I think, you know, he's quite tough and hard on the surface, but I think he's actually a little bit sweeter underneath. What would he say? Are you all right? How does he talk? Oh, he's got a to his voice, hasn't he? Are you all right?
I see it. What's to come?
You realize there's magic at work. Some type of spell. An illusion.
Me. Dead. Dead. Flesh rotten, bone shining.
So he's being like shown his own death? Calm yourself. Whatever you're seeing, it isn't real.
Lies! Lies! I see it! See truth, see death, all future!
Is that so? And what does my future hold?
Always ask. Never good. Never see. Never. Gods, don't hurt me. Oh, please. Please. Please, please, please.
Every time you open your mouth, it gets a little more tempting. He's saying that internally. Yeah, that's what he would say. That's very Astarion.
No! No! Monster! For mind dripping, flesh peeling, mind flayer!
Look at me. I'm not a mind flayer.
No! No! Mind flayer! Get away! Get away!
clearly has no idea what he's talking about.
Clearly has no idea what he's talking about. I need to get better at being a Astarion. He's a little bit more clippy, I think. I think I'm a bit too dirge with his voice. So
Please.
That's definitely triggering Astarion in a lot of ways, because Astarion's quite vain, right? So he doesn't want to be a ugly, wormy, tadpoley mind flayer. He doesn't want his face to rip open, right? Like, yeah, I feel like he's a little bit freaked out by that.
Stop, please.
Okay, it's kind of like one of his fears, right? How do we get through this door? Can we lockpick it? No. What if I use the door?
You feel the barest touch of magic, wild and chaotic, beneath the twisted surface of the door.
Okay.
Stop, please. Please.
I need to drink some water. It's getting tense.
Don't.
Okay.
Look. Don't.
So like I say, I've done this so many times and I've tried so many different methods, and I think I have the best plan. Stop shouting. I think I have the best plan, but I messed up on the last video right here. I'm so tempted to save again before I do this. And the reason why I messed up was because I accidentally stood up and Auntie Ethel caught me. But there's these whispering masks on the table, and this is why we need the protection of good and evil. Because if we don't have this, it works out really badly. You have to be really careful with this. You definitely 100% need protection against good and evil to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make it so that we can actually see. We can see Astarion's helmet. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get one of these. Whispering mask. And we're going to put it on. I've got that drow with me still. Ready, guys?
Hello, Petal. My, the mask suits you. Just relax. See the world with fresh eyes. And let your dear old Auntie Ethel look after you.
Okay, so the reason I made a mistake last time was because I stood up.
Give in, sweet one. Serve your dear Auntie Ethel.
Stop, please. Please.
Let me just check if she's still in the tea house. Is she still up here? I think she is. Yeah. She's still here. Okay. So last time when I stood up, Auntie Ethel caught me down here. This is another fake door. You can actually talk to this door. And I'll insert the footage. He has this whole thing about he's so scared. The door is like cognizant and he's one of Auntie Ethel's victims. So I'll insert that in here.
Well, this is delightful.
Don't look. Don't.
You are as thick as they come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out! Has that wriggler eaten your brain already? Leave, or you'll end up in tonight's stew. You'll go nicely with Mayrina. She's already marinating. Ah!
Don't look. Don't.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through, not again. Images flash. A man cowering, a bag open at his feet. Gold coins spilling onto the floor. His cries for mercy are cut short as the hag slices into him, dismembering him painstakingly, limb by limb. She cackles, the man's remaining flesh twisted and contorted, becoming the twisted surface of the door before you. Flee, you feel it cry. A scene appears in your mind. 2 paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair. Screams of terror pierce the air.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, petal.
You see an image of blue skies and sunshine as the door shudders a warning. Run. You see the hag. She walks through the door, its form shimmering. The lightest touch of hope brushes your mind as the presence within retreats.
Don't look. Don't!
But I have to stand up, I think, to get that. So we are sneaking right now. So I don't think it matters now that we're through the workshop. I think we can get through here safely.
They're not attacking. Fooled by a mask.
Yeah, there's all these like, they're basically like mind-controlled people. Oh, I've stood up, but I think I'm okay.
Don't linger.
Yeah, so if you go here without the mask, they will attack you. But they're victims of anti-ethel. They're like mind-controlled by the mask and they don't know what they're doing. So I have tried so many times to like try and save them and it's really hard. Right, creep again and jump across. And so, one good reason to wear the mask.
Granny's cottage meets rotting troll carcass.
Granny's cottage meets rotting troll carcass. So one reason why the mask is good, even though it's really scary and she's constantly trying to get control of us, but we have protection against good and evil, which is helping us out. So one reason why you wear this is to get through past those people without fighting them. And another reason, well, another is because we can see all the doors and things.
How considerate.
And we can also see like all the traps and things, and the traps turn off for us because we're wearing the mask. So this is the best way I found to get through here. Another way to get through here.
How considerate.
Another way to get through here is a potion of poison resistance to take less damage if you're walking through it if you don't want to wear the mask.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
So we're just going to make our way through this whole section. And I'm also going to go up this way as well. So that's the way we're going. That's where Mayrina is over there. But I'm just going to go up here just so we have an escape route, basically.
You can't resist me, sweetness. Not forever.
Traps. How considerate.
I hate her. So that's kind of back up to the start. There's also this way here with this door, which is another false door. That's the way back to the Underdark. So yeah, we're going to go back down here. And fingers crossed, with a bit of luck.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
I'm not giving in, anti-Ethel. You cannot have my brain. Okay. If we continue to creep, and if anti-Ethel is still at the top,
let's keep to the shadows.
I think we can talk to Mayrina. So she's here in this cage.
In the cage.
Get me out of here!
The element of surprise.
But if I stood up, if Auntie Ethel confronts you in that underground bit, if she catches you in there, she's going to be down here but invisible, waiting to kind of like ambush us. But I believe she's currently still at the top in the tea house. So I think I'm going to save. I'm so nervous because it went so wrong last time. I think I can press this and let Mayrina out. Also, Auntie Ethel will set that on fire and it'll start burning if you get into a fight with her down here. And Mayrina can die that way. And I don't want Mayrina to die. Even though she's kind of whingy. And you'll see what I mean. She's kind of young. She's kind of naive. She's kind of whingy. But, you know, that doesn't mean that she deserves to get taken advantage of by a wicked old hag. Right, I've stood up. I think I can probably take the mask off now, actually. Actually, I'm going to keep it on just in case. Mayrina.
Keep it quick.
Where's the tea house? What's going on?
I stood there in that stupid mask. You were eating pie with a hag. What did you expect?
Not this! Gods, this place.
Leave this swamp. Never come back.
On my own? No, I can't. Please don't leave me here.
What do you expect me to do? Well, I guess I've got to go and kill the hag then, right? So we can keep making our way out. Okay, I think I'm okay now. It has just saved, so I'm going to risk taking the mask off. There we go. And just hide that during dialogues now. I think we can travel around here freely now. So,
new blood, caked on old. It smells rancid.
oh, the blood is having a bit of an effect on him. Now, there's some cool stuff down here. There's, if we look over here, there's these letters. Letter to Ethel. This letter is written in elegant cursive.
Ethel, I've heard business has been slow. Rest assured, I have a job for you. A client fled Baldur's Gate.
Said the name of the thing.
Without payment. My agents picked up his trail along the Chontha and have ensured he will pass through your territory. Do as you wish to him. In exchange, I have a girl who suits your particular appetites. Her mother's mind is failing. My contact has assured her you can help. I'll have her sent by the usual route. I read that really badly. By M. So, the hag is in league with somebody in Baldur's Gate, it sounds like. There's another letter, and this is from Ethel in response. Lotions and potions. I'm trying to get a voice. Sister dearest, are you feeling all right, Petal? I can't believe you'd let some pup give you the slip. I'd be mortified. She's Irish, isn't she? Hang on, let me try. I'm sorry to my Irish relatives. I'm going to do a terrible Irish accent now. Lotions and potions galore. Sister dearest, are you feeling all right, Petal? I can't believe you'd let some pup give you the slip. I'm so bad at accents. I'd be mortified. Worry not. My redcaps nabbed the bugger. They're taking their sweet time with him. The screaming stopped a few nights past, but the sobbing continues. He'll die regretting he crossed a hag. A mother with a failing mind. You know me so well, Petal. I'll have the most darling mask for her. You must come visit. So I read that so badly. Blotches of ink are splattered on this unfinished letter written in an uneven scroll. I try and do accents as a DM when I'm doing Dungeons and Dragons. Like, I try and do accents for my characters, but it's never the accent that I'm trying to do, and people constantly make fun of it for me. So they say if I'm trying to do Irish, I sound Indian, and if I'm trying to do Indian, I sound Welsh, and if I'm trying to do Welsh, I sound South African. I just can't do accents. I'm so bad, but I try.
I'm really good at accents that I'm not trying to do. But when I try and do a specific one, nope. Okay. What else do we have here? I love trying though, so thank you for putting up with me trying to do accents. Potion of speed, we love those. You know I love a potion of speed. There's also some interesting things. There's the ever-seeing eye, which is a necklace, and it gives us protection from good and evil. So, yay. And also we have bitter divorce, which sounds interesting. So this is like a wand. And if we hover over it, it says, clumps of hair and flesh stick out from twisted roots that make up the shaft of this wand. Connor is scratched onto the surface. So this is Mayrina's husband, it seems. There's some other stuff here as well. Now there's a ton of hag potions. There's a bit of a trend where you take all the hag potions and see what happens. But I don't want to mess with these because I don't know what they all do and they scare me. I think there's like 1 or 2 that are good, but I'm just gonna leave those alone entirely. I don't want to mess with those. Another potion of speed in that box there. Heavy chest. This has some rings. Again, she seems like she might be in the habit of helping people. I don't know. And the Staff of Crones, which is fun. So this is a magic item and it says it does Ray of Sickness, which is a necromancy spell. So I think we might send this over to Dirge because he's my necromancy guy. Yeah, live worms wriggle beneath the crumbling surface of this half-rotten staff. Merely touching it fills you with a wave of unbearable nausea and a strange longing as if it's calling out for its like. Disgusting! Dirge, that one's for you. So let's make our way back out of here. If we go through here, it's going to take us back up to the top, thankfully. I mean, it always has for me. I never know. Sometimes I feel like it's going to throw me out in the Underdark or something. So Astarian's going to come back in, all tooled up in his armour. And Cuddy's going to be like, what? Where did you come from? What did you find? And yeah, he's gonna tell her about his everything that he's discovered down there. Oh, sorry, my camera's awful there. So yeah, he's gonna tell her about everything that he's discovered down there. All the weird, all the like people that she's helped who are suffering, the petrified guy, the guy who's scared of his own death, the woman with her head in her hands, Mayrina being in a cage, all those victims wearing masks who are being mind controlled. He's going to tell her about the mask that he wore, and Cuddy is going to be like, oh no, the hag is bad. We actually have to stop her and save Mayrina and all those victims. So, wish me luck.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Help me kill a hag, Astarian, please. Okay, I wish that I had some of my heavy hitters with me. I wish I had Karlach. I wish I had Lae'zel, Dirge. But I honestly feel like I've got a little bit of a weak team for this. But let's armor up, guys. Let's tool up here. And I'm going to save and we're going to give it a try. Again, I've done this so many times in so many different ways, and so my best strategy is to fight her so kill the red caps first. You know, the red caps who are trying to be sheep in the swamp. Kill them first, because if you get into a fight with her up here, she summons the red caps. If you get into a fight with her down below, if you get discovered and she's down in that kind of the place where Mayrina's cage is, she summons the people with masks. And so the best thing to do is take her out up here in the tea house with the red caps already taken care of in one round. The thing is, she goes invisible and she can't do that because I took her invisibility potion. So guys, I'm so nervous here. I don't know what my best strategy is going to be with her. I think, does Astarian have alert though? I don't think he does he? We could try and make her go prone. I don't feel like it's going to work on her. What if I try and trip attack her? Target's too far. No, she's not. We've got it. We've got this. We can do this. Oh my god, wish me luck, guys. I have saved.
Mutilate them.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Okay, so we can see her true form. Don't go, don't go. Okay, she didn't go. She's still here. If she gets to ghost, she goes invisible and then she runs off. So we need to kill her in this round, guys. We cannot mess around here. Can I would love to still knock her prone if I can. I can't do it. Can I sneak attack her? I can't sneak attack her. I can try and bane her. Dissonant whispers, disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and they cannot move. Okay, like, oh, she's got high defense. I can't. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? Can I get away from her? I'll get an attack of opportunity if I try and move away from her. Okay. Oh, guys,
nothing
will
stand in my way.
Right, what do I have? Things like Cloud of Daggers. I've got Faerun. What scrolls do I have? So I've got things like a Scroll of Chain Lightning. That might do the job. I need to hit her and I need to hit her hard. Yeah, I think I'm going to go in with the Scroll of Chain Lightning on her. 45% chance. Right, no. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to Potion of Speed. There's one. Okay, Potion of Speed. So I get an extra action. I could have done it for more people, but I've done it just for me. And then I'm going to get Faerun. How do I do it? Faerun, where are you? Why can't I see it? There it is. Faerun. I can't do it. Okay. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. I can't quicken spell. I can twin spell. I'm going to twin spell. Witch Bolt level 3. Can I do it on a twice? No, I can only do it once. Oh no, it didn't even work. Okay. I can't quicken spell. Okay, I'm going to cast... I'm going to go with the scroll. This is not going well. Scroll of Chain Lightning. Cast spell. Come on. 45% chance. Okay, 45. Did that do 45 damage to her? Okay, that was decent. Okay. What I'm going to do as well... So let's try and see if we can get that little trick to work. Shadowheart, can you move closer to Gale a second? And then Cordia, what if you drop a Potion of Speed? Let's see if this little trick works, because apparently, like, it can take area damage. So if I put that there on the fire, will it get Gale and Shadowheart? Apparently not, no. I thought it took area damage. Maybe it's things like Cloud of Daggers. Okay. Astarion though, because he's got 2 attacks. Astarion could come around here and he could get, he's going to get an attack of opportunity though, isn't he? Right, let's try. Let's put it right there and hopefully Gale and Shadowheart are going to get like thingied. I'll get an attack of opportunity moving away from her. I am gonna Purple Worm Poison. I don't know, she might be immune to it, but I'm gonna give it a try. Jabber. Okay, we've got her with the Purple Worm Toxin. I don't think she's immune in that case. And I don't have my attack. Oh no. I chose poorly. Okay, alright, fine. Shadowheart. I don't want to Thorn Whip.
Death is but a word away.
Okay, let's forget the Potion of Speed. I'm going to pick it up though so that Ethel can't do it. Okay. How about Ice Knife? Level 3 Ice Knife. It's going to get Astarion. But she might slip and lose a turn as well, right? Wait, let me try and move Astarion. Let me see if I can move Astarion. It's better to risk an opportunity attack than definitely take a hit from the ice, right?
Yes, here.
11 hit points. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And again, I am trying to take her out in one turn. So, if I Ice Knife her... Look at all that damage. What on earth did that do? Okay, 38 hit points. Yeah, I think he should potion of speed. There it is. And I think we should go in with... See, I don't think Cloud of Daggers is going to do it, because it means that she'd have to stay right there. But I could... Okay, if I fireball her now, just destroy this entire corner of the house. 38 hit points. What have I got? 35 to 34. Let's fireball her. It's gonna get a Shadow Heart though if I do that. Okay, we'll stick with the... I don't know what to do. Hang on, right.
Can't afford to let up.
She's got inflict wounds. Let's try and... I don't want it to slip on bloody ice though. This is the thing. Okay, Shadow Heart. Inflict wounds is really good. Can you jump... Can you jump next to her without slipping on the ice? Let's risk jumping there. Oh, bugger. I thought if I jumped she wouldn't go down. No. Oh no, we might have lost it. We might have to go again. And turn.
Missed this.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, Gale, it's all down to you, mate. Lightning bolt. I'm gonna get Shadow Heart. But I'm kind of desperate.
A little help, please.
I know. I'm so sorry, Shadow Heart. I wish you'd not fallen over. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed Ethel slips. Break illusion. No, she's going. She's going. No.
Bye-bye, lovely.
No. Oh no,
Hack
guys.
can't have gone far.
Oh, Shadow Heart, get up. We didn't do it. Do you know what though?
I'm not going to lose
It's fine.
Let's go hurt someone.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, let's use our short rest. Good luck, Dirge, without the short rest, because we are still going to go and look for the Gith Yankee Crash, guys. Can we get... I've lost haste, so it's okay. This will go in a second. It's because I lost haste. If we get down like quick, is she still going to be damaged? Let's go back down, because she goes down below now. So if I'm really quick... and we hide... I might be able to just get those last few hit points off her before she summons everybody else, but I don't know. Come on, everybody, we've got this. We can do this. I don't know where Gale's cat is. Where did Gale's cat go? Okay.
I'll give it a shot.
Mayrina, do not give us away. Okay. Mayrina's gonna bloody see us, isn't she? We've got to try it. We've got to try it. Wait. I should have Misty stepped. Wait. No. Oh, she's there. Oh no, she's got full health. No, I think we have to re-roll, guys. Because she's going to summon all the friends. The anti-Ethel fight is so hard to do. I hate it. And I don't want to fight these people because they're not bad people. They're just being mind controlled. So the only thing... I mean, we could give it a try, but it's going to be a really long video. Oh, guys. We've got Astarion and we've got... Where's Gale? Gale's not in it yet. Okay, actually, that's perfect. That is perfect. Okay, Gale. Is he still crouched? He is. Okay, he's not in initiative yet. That is absolutely perfect. Can we ice knife from here? I wish I had level 3, but I don't. Can I ice knife without moving? Or is he going to get seen? I think he's going to get seen. So what I'm going to have to do is Misty Step behind her. Still not seen. We're going to move back a little bit. Should I just push her off the edge? Do I have telekinesis? She has something on her that I want though, that's the thing. Okay. Okay. Ice knife. Okay. We're gonna potion of speed again, if I've got one. I know I'm using a lot of potions of speed for this fight, but... Okay. Then I'm gonna... Can I not fireball? Damn it! Okay, let's go to scrolls. And we'll do another... Oh, Sleet Storm. A colourful storm that disrupts the concentration of spellcasters, dazzles fires, and creates an ice surface. I think I might do that, but I need to back up a little bit more.
Onward.
Okay, let's use that. Let's see what that does. Scrolls. Because she's a spellcaster, right? That's what we want to do. We want to disrupt the spellcasting. Let's just make sure I don't get any of our people in it. Massive icy surface. Okay. Okay.
What now?
What I'm thinking is, if I do melt it, I can walk on it then, right? Let's level... I have got a level 3 Cloud of Daggers. I just don't think it's going to do that much damage to her. I think I'm going to stick with the scrolls. And I think I'm going to go with Chain Lightning again. But that might... No, because Chain Lightning might destroy the good guys. There's Hold Person. There's Telekinesis. Scroll of Sunbeams. Pretty decent. Target's blocked. Okay, run that.
Breathe deep and move.
And scroll... I've got Fireball. Okay, I've got a technique. I've got a plan. Cast spell, Fireball, Anti-Ethel. Okay, that's melted the water. I can step in the water and electrify it, right? Is she wet? She's not wet. Why isn't she wet? Oh, it would have been better if I hadn't done that, right?
Time for a cuddle.
Right, because the Starian can go.
Don't linger.
And also electrocute her. I was hoping that that would make her wet, and it's not making her wet. Oh, I'm gonna have to restart. I'm going back up to the top, guys. I'm sorry. We're reloading. I want to get her at the top because I don't want to hurt any of the other people because they're innocents, right? They're victims of Ethel. She's just forcing them to fight. And like, oh, why does this fight give me such a hard time? This is why I've been putting it off, because I have so much trouble with Anti-Ethel. And even though I have a technique and even though I know what needs to be done, like if I was not playing with like the two different people, if I was not role playing, I would just get like Karlach in here and Lae'zel in here and we'd just hit her really hard. I've not got the best team to be doing this. Okay. Let's try again. Where is she? Right, she's back here. Okay, what we're going to do, let's get the high ground. Let's go up here.
Need to find a way forward.
She's going to destroy all this stuff now. But I think that that's not the worst technique though, is it? The idea of like making a slip and stuff. So maybe I will do that. Maybe we will disrupt her spellcasting. We'll go back to Sleet Storm. Cast spell and just make sure I don't get me with it. Right.
Sort of fight. And now you
No, I don't. You
one.
fell down, Anti-Ethel. Right, she's prone. Right, prone is good. Okay. Astarion. He's got sneak attack. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage. Let's be a little bit more effective with what we're doing here. Okay. I want to use definitely use the purple worm toxin, right? Wait, what is she? She is Fae. I don't think I've got like a potion of Fae killing, like an arrow of Fae killing. I can dip the purple worm toxin, right? And we can... Why don't I have advantage against her? Okay, well, in that case... Arrow of Lightning. Let's go. Or Arrow of Illuminator means she can't heal. Let's go with the Lightning. We crit her. We critical hit her. Okay. Okay. I want to do as much damage as I can on this turn. So, I am going to take a potion of speed. And we're going to go again. Why don't I have advantage? Yeah, let's go in again with... I mean, we've got arrows of ice as well. Let's go with an arrow of ice. Let's stick with the ice. Critical miss. Damn it. Okay, we're doing damage to the stuff around there. Okay, just get out of the way, Astarion. That was rubbish. And what's she going to do? She's going to stand up.
A hero so desperate to be special.
Oh, she didn't slip. Okay, we're alright, we're okay. Ethel. We're doing that, we're doing the scrolls. The scrolls are higher level than what we currently have. And I like the chain lightning. Cast spell. 25. Not that great. Potion of speed. Let's go. Okay, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Like I say, I do want to get her in one round. I'm thinking fireball, honestly. The thing is, the ice might make her slip. No, stick with the ice. Lightning bolt's good as well, though. No lightning bolt her. Not without getting down to her level. And I can't because I've used my bonus action. Okay, it's gonna have to be... I'm going with Ice Knife. Again, just in the hope that she'll slip. We crit her. Okay, we did crit her. She's got 36 hit points left. Okay, who's next?
This is worth the cost.
Cordia. What have you got at level 3? We can go in with another Ice Knife. We can just keep Ice Knifing her. Okay, I'm going to Ice Knife. Okay, 20 hit points remaining. Shadowheart, what have you got, girl? We can try... I like Inflict Wounds, but the chance of slipping is too high. We've got Guiding Bolt, which honestly she misses it with so much. But let's give it a try, and I can always Potion of Speed. We did it! We did it! Yay! So, the thing is, Ethel, if you fight a... What's going on? Ethel, if you fight her downstairs, that's Gale's spell. Hang on, let me get rid of Gale's spell. Let me click on Gale. Get rid of that. Okay. God, that was noisy. So if you fight her downstairs, when she gets really low on hit points, she tries to make a deal with you. I'll try and get the footage of that and insert it. I've only had it happen once, and it was in my last playthrough that kind of failed, like the footage failed. And she will offer you Hag's Hair, and if you take the Hag's Hair, she basically says, let me keep my Rena. And you can take the Hag's Hair, and the Hag's Hair gives you a permanent increase to like one ability, like an extra ability point. I don't think it's worth it because the Hag is so mean and she does so much harm to so many people. I just want her gone, right? I don't want her to be able to continue doing what she's doing. But if we do go over to her now,
blood whispers.
she does have this tarnished charm. Now this is really good, and this is why, like, I could have potentially like telekinesis her down the hole, but I was like, I really want the charm off her body. Make it easier for the wearer to succeed in death saving throws. So this is when you go down, when you're injured and you go down and you get to 0 hit points, you start to do death saving throws, which means you roll a d20 normally, and if it's 11 to 20 you get like a green light, and if you roll a 1 to 10 you get a red light. And basically if you get 3 greens you stabilize and you're not dead. If you get 3 reds you die. So people can also hit you when you're down, which causes you to take like 2, because it's a crit, it causes you to take 2 negative. There's other things as well, like if you roll a 1 it's worth 2 red, if you roll a 20 it's worth 2 green, all that kind of thing. So basically it just means that you've got a higher chance of surviving and not actually dying when you reach 0 hit points. So it's really good. So yeah, we're gonna take that. Does anyone need a necklace right now? Do you know what, maybe we'll give that to Dirge. Yeah, he can switch that out with the Speak with the Dead necklace, and then he can just use Speak with the Dead like when he needs to use Speak with the Dead. He doesn't have to do it like, you know, he doesn't need that on all the time basically. Okay, we need to go and help Auntie Ethel's victims now. Now there is a lot of good stuff. It's definitely too excited, can't speak. Definitely worth looting her tea house. It looks like we've destroyed a lot of the food that was here, but I'm not too mad about that because who wants to eat Auntie Ethel's food anyway? But we've got 2 more potions of speed, which is going to really help us out. Lots of potions of supreme healing. I'm actually just going to short rest. Potion of animal speaking, and
hit the spot.
You know I love to speak to the animals. The tea house key, and like loads of like random stuff. So potion of superior healing, mind reading, potion of healing. So to do that you press Alt to get the that up. So yeah, I'm gonna loot off camera for the most part. I think there might be something down here. There's also the toad teapots. That's a normal teapot, but if we go out here, I do want to kind of show you the interesting things off camera, guys, before we move on. So there's another potion of greater healing out here, which is amazing. There's a letter from M. So I don't know if M's Mayrina or Auntie Ethel's contact in Baldur's Gate. Elegant cursive, so I think it's that contact.
Ethel, forces are at work in Baldur's Gate. The mewling wretches are trying to edge me out of my own territory. I've killed at least 4 of their agents. None have talked, not yet at least. I doubt you have anything beyond the bleating of your ridiculous sheep, but if you catch even a whisper, send word immediately, M.
So, yeah, Ethel definitely has a contact in Baldur's Gate that we want to check out. And then one of my favourite things, which I definitely want to pick one of these up, are these weird, like, toad teapots. So I'm just going to keep one as a novelty, as a reminder. And speaking of toads, actually, there's someone we forgot to speak to. So if we go out of the tea house, so kind of like out the front door, all the way down here into this like back corner of the swamp that we've not been to yet. I have got potion of, I have got Speak with Animals on, haven't I? Yes, I have. Now, if you talk to this little guy before defeating Ethel, he's not great. And he can sometimes try and fight you, but now that we've defeated Ethel, we can go and talk to this adult frog.
I should speak up.
Hag is gone! Happy!
Yay! I'm glad I could help.
Happy! Happy! Come! Present!
So he's going to lead us basically to a present, but he's going to go through this water, and this water is really dangerous. It's full of traps. So I'm just going to kind of like follow him along the bank. Where is he now? I've lost him. Oh, there he is, adult frog. So he's leading us over this way. I think what I'm going to do, he's gone all the way across there. I'm going to have Gale, because he's got quite a few spell slots left. I'm going to have him Misty Step. And he doesn't even have to use a spell slot for that. Across there, so we don't have to go through all that water with the traps in. Hello, what have you got for us? Hi.
Here! Shiny! Bye!
Oh, he can talk. Even have a potion of animal speaking. Oh, look! Perfect. I am so glad we could help you, you cute little happy frog. It shouldn't be... Oh no! Oh, why did I do that? I didn't mean to click on that.
Sharper than Malar's fangs, these thorns.
I know, I'm sorry I did that to you, Gale. So Gale now has the open wound. He's cut himself on those thorns, so oops. I didn't mean to do that. Gale, if you could possibly just Misty Step yourself back over here safely. Perfect. And we'll go and we'll help
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Ethel's
times.
victims, because we'll do what we can for them.
Here we go.
Again, I'm sorry, I know this is a long episode, guys, but I really wanted to, like, basically we're going to complete the main area that you first come to in Act 1, and then we're going to move on to the Underdark and hopefully the Githyanki Crash, if all goes well in the next set of episodes. So I did want to kind of clear this section in this video, so it is a long one. So here we go. We can run around here a little bit more freely now. So first thing that I can spot is the guy who was petrified, Faerun. He is now not petrified, so I guess we go and talk to him
Still
first.
in control. Just.
Oh, me head. Oh no. No. Why ain't I petrified?
You don't sound pleased. Would you rather be a statue?
I have the bite. Ladiga's bite. How am I still breathing?
So because she's a cleric, she's heard of Ladiga's bite, so she knows it's terminal. Yeah, we'll ask, isn't Ladiga's bite terminal?
Why do you think I came to the Hag? It was get petrified or end up covered in my own insides. I was on death's door. But now I feel great. How?
I think maybe the Hag had something to do with it, honestly. Oh, we've got lots of options. Sorcerer, medicine, there's a role for that one. I want to do that. I want to attune with your blood and searching for magic. Yeah, I want to try and look for the remnants of the Hag's magic, I think. Okay, can someone guide me, please? Shadowheart, my love. Fingers crossed we get this. Guidance, guys. Boom. Oh. Okay, we can try again. We can try that again. It's fine. Roll again. Inspiration 4. We've got plenty of inspiration at the moment. Okay, guidance. Let's go. Nat 20. There you go. Listen, when we all work together, we get critical successes. That's how this works.
You detect traces of decaying magic within him, likely the cause of his disease.
But that doesn't make a lick of sense. The bite ain't magical. Unless that double-crossing, filthy, lying hag!
Yeah.
She made me sick and then trapped me in stone for kicks!
I'm sorry this happened to you.
I left me wife, me kids behind for fear of infecting them. They were only babes. The stones know how old they are now.
Hopefully they've grown. Children are disgusting.
Focus on the positive. At least now you'll get to see them again.
Only 'cause of you. I ain't got no way to repay you.
Well, I didn't do this to get a reward.
No. What you've done for me and mine today won't be forgotten. Thank you.
Yay! Helping people. So it looks like we can speak with the dead on her. I can recast because I did it on the drow earlier. So we'll see if we can help this lady, blinded elf.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Why did you go to the hag?
My family took her. My baby girl. Pretending
She never existed. Told Ethel. Never wanted to see them again. She took my eyes.
What is it with eyes and Ethel? Like, why does she want eyes? What's the deal with that? Why did your family take your child?
They didn't like me having something they couldn't touch.
Gross. And what can you tell me about... Well, is there anything I should know about this place? Yeah, I don't think we need to do that anymore, actually. It's quite safe now, well, apart from the traps and, you know, some lingering things. But Ethel's dead, it's fine. What can you tell me about Ethel?
Doesn't matter. Nothing matters without baby girl.
I'm sorry, lady. She didn't even tell us her name, did she not? So, yeah, I don't think there's much we can do. I've tried kind of like attacking these things, the family portrait and the watery eye. Doesn't seem to do very much. So I'm going to leave those alone. I think they're more like souvenirs for her. This lady though, Magrin in status, we can technically help her. The only way that I know how to do this is by taking her out of status so that she dies. Stasis, sorry.
Keep your distance, darling.
So, because, oh, he's not got a protection against good and evil anymore. Well, do you know what, Astarion? Put on your new necklace. There you go. And you can cast protection against good and evil on yourself. Or actually, do you know what? Do it on Cordia. And then Cordia, I think I'm gonna have her like take the head, and that causes the spell to end, and she can die and she can move on basically. If there's a better way to do this, let me know in the comments. It's kind of gross. And then I'm just gonna drop the head back next to the corpse. Actually, can we put it in the corpse? Is that a thing? Did I lose the head? I don't know where it's gone. We've lost it. I don't know. Best I can do for it. I don't think there's much I can do here except for maybe smash the mirror. Like we can, oh, it's baned me. We can take the skull, but there doesn't seem to be much point in doing that, so I'm just gonna drop it again. Same with the eye, it doesn't seem to do very much. This Bane, I'm a bit annoyed that I've got it, but it will end when we take a long rest, so don't worry too much about that. We can go through here and talk to this guy, Lauren. I'm gonna have Astarion do that because he's the person who like spoke to him first. Really? And he's got an eye for the pretty boys, I think, so.
Is the hag gone? God, tell me she's gone. Oh, please.
She's dead. You're safe now.
May she burn in the 9 hells. The things she did. The things she made me do. Vile. Disgusting.
You're really?
Good gods. You're the one. The Mind Flayer.
Do I look like a Mind Flayer to you? Not if I can help it. Can you still see it?
No. The hag's gift is gone, but it's going to happen. Soon.
Nah.
I saw you screaming, covered in your own insides as that thing bursts out of your skull. You change, skin ripping from your body, and then you butcher everyone around you.
Why should I trust you or the hag's magic? It's probably an illusion.
Hag magic it might be, but it's never been wrong. Not once. I'm so sorry. I can't stay. You're too dangerous. But I only hope it's a quick death.
I'm not worried. Trickery. I'll be fine. He's worried. Okay, so you can, if I had Cody speak to that guy, the conversation would have gone a slightly different way, and we would have found out that he was, he went to the hag because he couldn't make a choice. He had two lives to choose from. One was settle down and have a family, or two is kind of like enjoy like being young and sowing his wild oats and things like that. And it's like, and then he ended up in that situation. So he was silly. He should have just made a choice.
We need to leave. You're not supposed to be here. She'll be furious.
She's dead. You're safe now.
I thought I was lost. Could feel my mind slipping away. If it weren't for you, I would have ended up like the others. Hollowed out and as good as dead.
How did you end up here?
Sheer desperation. My mother's mind is gone. She's forgotten herself. I tried medicine, magic, prayer. I'd have begged Merkel himself if I thought he'd listen. Heard about this wise woman out in the back end of nowhere who could help. I knew it was too good to be true, but I didn't care.
So yeah, Ethel's just out here taking advantage of people, and like instead of helping them, she's like messing them up. Yeah, so this is the woman from the letters. Whoever was writing to Ethel from Baldur's Gate, this M, was like, I know a girl, her mum's mind is lost, I'll send her to you. So, like, this is who they were talking about. Where will you go now that you're free?
Home. To Baldur's Gate. This isn't over yet.
What do you mean, this isn't over?
You think Ethel was the only hag in the realms? Not by a long shot. There's more hags out there. And I'm going to do what I can to make sure no one else has to go through what I did.
Good for you, lady. So she's the only one that you can truly save. The others are like, their minds are too far gone. So if we try and talk to them...
Auntie will be awake soon. She'll be so angry.
The mask is warping your mind. I need to remove it.
You can't take Auntie's gift. I won't let you.
The stupid guys. I don't know what to say. I've tried so many different ways. Like, if you knock them out and then take the mask when they're knocked out before you kill Auntie Ethel, they just die as soon as you take the mask off them. We could fight them and try and take the mask off them now that Ethel's dead, but I don't know. I've never figured out a way that works.
Why is Auntie so quiet? I'm scared.
Don't be afraid. I'm here to help, but I need to remove the mask.
There is no mask. Leave me alone.
Let me know if you want me to try it and like show you the results. I can do, but like I say, I've tried doing this so many times and it never works out well.
Did something happen to Auntie? I can't feel her anymore.
So it's not love, it's dependency and fear. It's she's brainwashed them into, you know, into servitude, basically. It's basically like Auntie Ethel, see you later, Toby. I'm not going to tell her that I don't want to worry him, right? I don't want to make him panic. Sleeping, of course. Everything's fine.
Oh dear. I forgot to plump her pillows this morning.
Oh, she barely noticed. Don't you worry. Maybe have a little nap or something. I don't know.
Right, so there's a wicker chest here, more healing potions and good stuff like that. So going back through again, and I know you've already seen this, but let's make our way back down to where Mayrina is and just check on Mayrina. So we have seen all these already, so hopefully we can make it down safely. I'm just going to click all the way down there and let her root herself.
Today? How many die tomorrow?
Yeah, hopefully she'll leave now. She was a bit too scared to leave while Ethel was still alive, but hopefully we can talk some sense into her. Here we go.
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything!
Slow down. What did I do?
Ethel was going to bring my husband back. Back from the dead. And now I'll never see him again. Because of you!
So, like I say, like Ethel would have set her on fire and like the cage would have fallen down, but I don't want to call her naive. I don't want to say that. I think I'm going to say, hags don't work for free. What did you promise her?
This. Just a bit longer and my child would have been born. And all this would have been over.
You were going to trade your baby for your dead husband?
Don't judge me. I have nothing. My baby would have been raised in rags. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life. Teach them magic even. More than I could have done.
Don't sell yourself short. Of course you can raise this child. There are worse things in the world than rags. At least you would have had love.
I always wanted to be a mother. I just never thought I'd do it alone. Now I'll have to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child will ever meet their father. I hope you're happy.
I mean, she's very, very, very whingy, but she's very young. She's scared. She's been through a lot, you know? Like, it is understandable, like, her age and her situation. That,
everything.
You know, she's upset. And she clearly, like, what she's meant to do, she's meant to, I think, walk down this way and go out through the portal. I've seen her do that, but I don't know where she's off to today. So, yeah, like, it is understandable that, you know, I think her redeeming quality is that she loves her husband so much, like, you know, like she just wants him back so much, so badly. And the poor girl, like, you know, she had the love of her life, she was pregnant and then her husband died, and that life was, you know, all her hope for the future was like ruined, because in her imagination she would have imagined raising the baby with Connor. So I don't know, but she's got a lot of growing up to do. She's got a lot of learning to do, you know, because of her choices. Her brothers would have ended up being killed by the red caps, so luckily we punched them and knocked them out. Thank you, welcome Mayrina.
Well, that's different at least.
So she's up here anyway now, so the magic's worn off around this coffin, and we can talk to her again. I don't know what the best thing is to do here though, guys.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
Like that as well, like she brought him in a wheelbarrow, like all the way here, bless her. I do like this one where I could say a prayer if you'd like. I'm not going to chastise her. But we do have that wand, right, that we got from the little kind of storeroom. So I don't know how I feel. I quite like to do this. I don't know, it's a situation where it's like, be careful what you wish for, but I kind of have something in mind. I'll explain in a minute. I found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband.
What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring it back! Bring Connor back! Please!
So point the wand towards the coffin. So you can back out of this. It kind of feels like it's the wrong thing to do, but I don't know.
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him?
I didn't do anything. The hag fulfills her promise. It can never be simple, can it?
But this isn't what she promised. I wanted him back the way he was, not this.
So as a cleric of Illistery, we can call on our god to smite the undead. Knowing what I know personally about Illistery's lore, I don't see her as like, that's not one of her main deals. Like, her whole thing is freeing the people who are trapped in the Underdark and trying to teach the Drow that there's a better way of, like, life. Like, you can follow a path of, like, light and love and goodness. I don't see her particularly as a god associated with, like, smiting the undead. So someone like Kelemvor, who is, like, the god of the dead now, like, the current god of the dead, he's very against kind of like necromancy and things like that, and you know his clerics do have to kind of like smite the undead on sight. So I don't feel like, even though that's an option here, I don't feel like it's necessarily Illistery's domain to be doing that. You can keep it and kind of summon Connor, which would be great for Dirge, because I do like the idea of him doing necromancy. But basically in D&D, what I know from D&D, like, you can do spells like True Resurrection, which means that you can bring someone back from the dead and completely restore their body. So it's an expensive spell, it takes like a lot of diamonds, but yeah, I am aware that spells like that exist. So I've done it in my own campaign. One of my players had a wizard who was trapped in, like, his soul was trapped in a ring, coincidentally by Lolth, because he was running people from the underground. Like, he was part of like this like escape route. So Lolth punished him by trapping his soul in a ring. And so one of my players had it, and he was like a fighter, but he could cast just a couple of spells through the ring, because like it was like he was talking to the wizard, and like, you know, the wizard was like, it was actually his middle finger, but I'm not gonna swear at you. I was like, which finger are you putting it on? He was like, I'm gonna put it on that finger. I was like, perfect, because every time like the wizard wants to cast a spell, which I can do kind of independently from the player, if I think that the wizard would kind of get involved, like, and it would like force the player's hand up and he'd kind of like do the spell. It was like a really fun thing, but like the whole quest was get the wizard out of the ring kind of thing. So they met like a druid who was like a really high level, they could do True Resurrection, they restored him, like his physical body, it was a whole thing. So I know that that kind of magic is in this world, it's in this universe, because it's based on D&D. So I'm going with that. I'm like, you never know what could happen. So in a nice way, this is your husband. Do you want him or not?
Connor? I don't even know if he's in there, but he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back.
Very good. Here's the pocket the wand anyway. It's so mean. Here's the wand. Good luck to you and Connor.
Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess. Come on, love. Let's go.
Using Ethel's wand wasn't the best idea.
Yeah, so the game kind of implies that you're not meant to do that.
The milk's already spilled.
Okay, so, but I don't know. I know what I know about it. I'm like, go for it, Mayrina. You go and, you know, work through your issues. Like, I don't know. I'm like, it's your choice, Mayrina. Do you want him or not? Like, this is what you get when you deal with hags. So a couple of things there. One, she said the name of the thing. two, like, Astarion and Gale just kind of like stood there in the background was sending me. Like, I found that really funny. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there. I think these guys probably need to head back to camp. Do you know what? Let's go back to the classic camp. Like, add to our collection of dead drow here that we need to find a place for. I don't know where to leave them. If you've got any idea, no, actually, because we don't want spoilers, but I'll find somewhere where we can put all these dead drow. We'll have a little dead drow funeral one day. I don't know what I'm doing with them, honestly, guys. But yeah, let's go back to classic camp for the evening. But before we do you know what we need to do, guys? We need to find that Githyanki Crash. That's what we need to do. Alright, so Githyanki Crash time. I am gonna go to the... Oh, look, get help from Auntie Ethel complete. Things turn violent with Auntie Ethel. She isn't happy with us. That's one way of putting it, honestly. Okay, so I'm gonna go to good old Waukeen's Rest. And yeah, we're gonna keep looking for the Githyanki. I'm gonna save because I feel like I need to. Alright guys, here we are. I am back at Waukeen's Rest with sweet baby sister Lae'zel, sweet baby girl with her, like, I don't know, cute little ponytail. She's now a horse girl. Forget dragons. So yeah, we're going to keep on looking for signs of the Githyanki. Let's go over this way and see what we can see. That's the way we went to the hyenas. We've not been that way yet, but let's just see if we can get like a little bit of an overview.
What's that?
Look there. Deep gashes in the rock.
Anyone have any
Perhaps
ideas?
it's some artist trying to make a statement.
An artist trying to make a statement? What? Dude, that is definitely claw marks. Are you kidding me? It's so beautiful though. Look at this view. Okay, let's keep searching. I'm sure there was... Oh, we can dig this up as well, this dirt mound. We can also look out for Yul, who was Zoru's friend. Apparently he was attacked out here. What's that? A scroll of fear. Nice. Yoink, we'll take it. Anything else this way?
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
Dragon rider?
Damn,
oh!
That thing could blot out the sun.
Let's hope we don't catch its eye.
That was a dragon.
That thing could swallow us in a gulp.
Yeah, I don't want to pick a fight with a dragon today. As much... Ooh, saving. It's always scary when it saves. As much as I think that, like, Lae'zel deserves a dragon. Okay, there's someone over there. I'm gonna get her to come over this way. I don't want to, Come over this way. Hi. Hello, nice to meet you. What are you looking at? Seen any Githyanki?
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham.
Whatever you just called me, I didn't like the sound of it. Watch your tongue.
Got more important things to watch than my harassing tongue. Look. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. Unless you're looking for a fight, that is.
I do like to fight. And who are you?
Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around.
Seems like you have good survival instincts. Maybe you should join me instead.
What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone.
Okay, can't trade with her. The thing is, with this lady, guys, if we let her go, she goes to the Githyanki Crash and then you find her dead body. And there's nothing that you can do to stop that. It's a similar situation to Mayrina's brothers. If they run off and they go to the swamp, you come across their dead bodies and it's like, that's it. as far as I know, there is no way to stop this girl going to the Githyanki creche except for knocking her out. And so I think we're gonna have to attack her for her own good and knock her out. Trust me on this, because I really like her, and it makes me sad that they like tease you that she could be a companion, because you think you've got another companion. He's like, you should dream me, and I'm like, new companion, and then it's like, nope, she's dead. Haha. So Baldur's Gate, that's mean. And Larian Studios, how could you, yeah, why do you keep doing me like this? Like the whole like what's her name? The other tiefling, Alfera. The whole Alfera thing. So if you don't know, in patch 7, you know how I was like, I had to knock out Alfera so that Dirge wouldn't kill her? So now when she comes to your camp in the middle of the night, you can actually recruit her as a full companion. Like, she's there, you can level her up. There's some things like you can't change her clothes and things like that, but you can kind of, if you jump through hoops, get her to be a permanent companion. But she's not like, she hasn't got like voice lines and things like that. So hopefully it means that you can, like, the intention is to recruit her as a full companion, because I would love that. But yeah, I like her. I would like her for Baldur's Gate to let us get her as a companion, because justice for Aloija. But yeah, we're gonna have to attack her. I'm sorry guys, it's the only way that I know anyway, because I really like her. I've got a soft spot for her. So fingers crossed we can do this without killing her. It did just save before we started this, so look at Will with the high roll. 32 hit points. Let's just go in and just straight up hit her then.
I found my mark.
Our little paladin boy there. And then we could hilt smash her as well. So I'm gonna skip to Karlak, I think, and we'll get Karlak to kind of like come and have a jab at her. 5 to 15. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Well, look what we have here.
How many hit points does she have? 11. We could try and flurry of blows her. Yeah, 5 hit points. And is that enough for Will to hilt smash her? No, 1 to 4. Lae'zel in that case. I guess just fire. Has she got a normal arrow? Yeah, I think this can just knock her out. If I fire an arrow at her. Of course she did. God, like, people talk about Shadowheart missing all the time. Lae'zel's worse. There we go. Is she knocked out? Is she dead? She's dead. Let's try that again. Let's try it again. Trying to save a life and she's out here dying. What's that about? All right, here we go. Let's try that again. Yes, I want to attack. No, I'm not sure. Okay, passives. There we go. Okay, Dirge is going first this time. 32 hit points. I am scared with Dirge because his offhand weapon attacks are scary dairy. Let's go. Okay. I just want to get her health down enough so that someone else can... Tell me she's not bleeding. She's not bleeding. Okay, I've done it before where like she was bleeding and I had to just keep her in combat and keep skipping turns until she stopped bleeding so that she didn't bleed out afterwards. Right, okay. Enter.
Now this is my happy
Karlak,
place.
come on girl, you've got this. Let's just go and hit her.
Say bye-bye.
Okay. 4 hit points. Okay, I think I can just flurry of blows her in that case. There we go. Is she knocked out? She's knocked out. Temporarily knocked out. She's gonna be fine. We just saved her life, basically. Does she have anything on her? Healing potion. I'm gonna leave her with that on her because I do actually want her to survive. And then can we crouch?
What do we have here?
And then let's go and have a closer look at what's going on down there. Look at me actually crouching like I'm like creeping up on it. Can't see anyone. There's nobody there.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Stop wasting time, Beretta.
You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
A red dragon. I envy its knight. Would that I rode such a steed. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await.
I can't take her seriously with that hair. I wish I'd been able to put on the full-on Shadowheart hair on her. That would have been so funny. I like this option for Dirge. And we'll just pat the dragon on the head, I suppose.
The dragons serve Githyanki. I'll see it does you no harm. Follow me. We are close to the cure we seek.
I don't feel like this is a good idea, Lae'zel. Honestly, I don't really want to do this. And I kind of want to save. I'm scared. Okay, let's go. If we must. Oh, we've got a really good sneaking up point here, though. Oh no, somebody's looking.
We must speak.
Yeah, I'm going to save. That's a dragon. I'm saving. Okay, I want to get a bit closer. Can these people move, please? So I can actually get close? Because right now I'm really far away. There was a really good way to like get up a minute ago. I just want to get closer to her, you know?
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
What a line. Yet you are not bleeding, for I am nothing if not merciful. You're scary, sir. Right, here, this is a big deal, right? I'm a Dragonborn. Lae'zel literally just told us that the dragons do what the Githyanki tell them to. At least the red dragons do, right? So I think we need to defer to Lae'zel in this moment. This is her kin. She knows how to talk to these people. And the other thing is, if you remember ages ago, she kind of had this like random dialogue where she was saying that like, would the Gith accept us? And she's like, yes, they understand my need for the servants. So we need to defer to Lae'zel and kind of give her respect and authority in this situation so that she has a respect from the others. So I'm not even gonna nod to her. I'm just gonna, like with the tadpole, be like, you speak, you do it.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Voss, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say. A Geich vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands any more than it does the Absolute followers.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
Again, we're not attacking them. Again, I don't want to, like, no, they might help us. They seem very powerful and mighty warriors. If they're anything like Lae'zel, like, we want these guys on side. We're not telling him the truth either. We're not, you know, the artifact's protecting us. We don't know what the Gith want with it. We know that Shadowheart stole it from the Gith, so they are the rightful owners. But at the same time, maybe we just want to play along for a second and find out more about what's going on. Like, she doesn't know these people. These are not her own crash. This is a different crash. So, yeah, we're going to tadpole her, like, just play along. This is a persuasion check for me, right? Yeah, not for Lae'zel. I don't, why am I not being guided? Oh, because it's on Lae'zel. She's got the guidance. Okay, guide me, guys. You guide me. You know how this goes. you! We're fine!
You honor me with this duty, Kithrak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste.
Lae'zel, child, your lies sting. Has Vlaakith not demanded better?
Vlaakith demands my purity, Kithrak. I was infected aboard a Geich ship. By protocol, you must aid me.
You were on the Nautiloid. Then you are a Geich wearing Githyanki's skin. Bend your head for the sword.
I have done no wrong, Kithrak.
Our queen's word binds me. Beretha, see that her skull is split and her corpse examined, on Vlaakith's command. I will take word to the undying queen. Our search continues.
A current of deception carries Voss's words. Wherever he flies, it is not to Vlaakith.
To Danos! To the sky!
Mistakes were made, guys. Lae'zel failed her deception roll. I couldn't roll for her. Oh, imagine how Lae'zel feels in this moment. Like, she was doing everything right. She was doing what she'd been told to do, and then she's just been betrayed. But he was being sneaky, guys. He was like, he wasn't off to Vlaakith. So what's that about? Okay, we've got the gloves of missile snaring. Like, look at Dirge already. He's lost half of his hit points already. And also, the way Dirge was looking at that dragon, like, God, I wish I had wings. If I had wings, I could fly. Okay. Pray for me. I did not want to fail that deception check, and yet here we are. This is not good. This is not a good situation. The Githyanki are tough. And I don't want to kill them either. Oh my god, they got her with an arrow of Ilmater. That means that she can't heal. Everybody's... okay. So the next person to go is this woman here. Do I want to? I don't want to kill her. Okay, let's just go in. Let's go in and see what happens. Did she dodge? She bloody dodged, didn't she? Right, I'm gonna have to have a potion of healing because I'm not doing well. I can heal, right? Okay, I was hoping to take a potion of speed, but it doesn't look like that is happening for me right now. I'm gonna just go. I'm just gonna back up a little bit.
Be on my way.
Oh, God. Oh, no. They're going to get more rounds on us. Are we going to die? Oh! Did she just one-shot Lae'zel? A Karlach? Oh, my God. And they've got a whole person on Lae'zel. I might have to reload. That has gone so badly wrong, guys. That is really bad. Oh, we need to get Karlach up. Right, let's do mass healing word. That's going to get Karlach off the floor. Okay. Who's next? This person here. And this person here. Oh my god, this is a bad situation. I did not want to be here. I have done this fight before. Oh, he's got Divine Smite. Listen, listen, we didn't want this to be the way that it is, but... did hardly anything to her. Okay, I can get out the way without an opportunity attack. Do you know what, Will? I think you need to get back. I think we need to make them come to us, I think. Might be the tactic here. Let's get out of the way a little bit. Okay. Can I go with Karlach? Right, Karlach. Okay, here we go, girl. This is it. Are you ready? Action surge. Don't let me down, girl. Don't let me get down. You've got this. Legacy of Avernus. Let's go. Okay. I only had one. God, that was everything. That was my bonus action as well. Oh my god. Is she gonna die? Oh, this is going really badly wrong. I hate this. Missile snaring.
My injuries need tending.
She's down, but she's not down. Karlach's back down. God damn it, Karlach. I should have run away. I should have run away with Karlach. It's alright. Will's gonna carry us. It's gonna be fine. Lae'zel and Karlach are down. They're my best fighters. Oh, I told you this episode was going so badly wrong. I've got this as well, but... Oh my god. I'm out. I'm out, E. I'm out, E.
That should work.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and see if we can do this still. Again, maybe if we retreat, get them to come to us. Where did she go? I don't know where she went. I think she's invisible. Oh god, they've got Misty Step. What if I push them? I could push them. Excuse me, sir, that's my trick. Okay. I don't know where that other girl is, but like I say, I could potentially push this guy off the edge. What's he got? 53 out of 8. I think my smites are where it's at, right? What I think I might do, I might hilt smash first. Hilt smash. And hopefully he's going to be like a little bit dazed or something now. Threatened, I guess. And then I'm going to Divine Smite, level 2. That looked more impressive than it was. He's still got a lot of health. Okay, and then I'll get an attack of opportunity if I run away. Okay. She's running around. If I can get someone up as well. Dude. Oh, stay right on the edge. Stay on the edge. Oh god, crit. He crit me. Okay. Okay, what I want to do... I can't take the opportunity attack because I've got hardly any health. Can I... Oh, right, okay, I can sneak attack this guy. Oh, no, I can't, apparently. Oh, my God. Can I just really shove him really hard off the edge? I cannot. I'm going to have to heal. I think we need to reload. I think we need to restart this. How many hit points do I need? How many has he got? 32. They have so many more hit points than us. Look, I know an action surge would be good right now. I don't know what to do, guys. Keep critting us. Right, we're gonna have to potion of speed. We're gonna try and crit this guy. He's got 8 hit points left. Can I Eldritch Blast you and you? No, I missed with both of them. Ah, it's so hard. I wanted to kill him and then push the other guy. Karlach's winning on a saving throw though. Oh damn it, Will! Why are you prone? Get up. Okay, we've got to finish this guy at least, right? Okay, one guy down. Can we push this one off the edge? Please tell me I can.
Good idea, I think.
How much damage did he take? I've got a bad angle on this. Not a huge amount. Okay. Just move back. That's all I can do. Everything. Come on, Karlach. Oh no! She killed Karlach! She's hitting them when they're down. This woman is mean! Why have you put me on her if I can't control her?
Battle favors the fearless.
Okay. I was gonna, like, spare them. Is Karlach dead? Karlach's dead, isn't she? Okay. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Lae'zel. Misty Step. We can do that too. Hi. Surprise. Divine Smite. Oh my god, he missed. Ah, oh, this is so annoying. And we're going again. Like, no, this is not fair. I could do it. I could. If I continue to have them like move back and get them to chase us, but it's taking a lot of time, and I just feel like we need to try again. And we need to try again. We do. Okay, let's try this again. That went so horribly wrong. Oh my god, don't see me. Do you know what I'm gonna do actually? I'm gonna untoggle Dirge. And we're gonna have Will and Karlach get out of the way. Oh, I think Dirge is in the way.
I want to think about why my eye is itching.
Yeah, let's get Karlach and Will to get right out of the way so that if combat initiates, we can have a little bit more control over like where people start. Come on, over here. Okay.
I can't waste any more time.
Fingers crossed we passed that deception check, right?
Best be on my way.
I really want to give Lae'zel guidance.
Ryder,
okay.
My time is short.
Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
Okay, we're gonna do the same. Play along. Fingers crossed she gets the deception check though, that's the thing. Or not. I don't mind fighting them, but that went really badly. Honestly, that's the worst I've ever done it. And of course it's on camera. Okay, we're fine. Can she do it?
You honor me with this duty, Kithrak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste.
The Kithrak nods.
We succeeded.
With Lae'zel's answer.
You serve your queen well, child. Take your slaves and hunt those who escaped the Geich ship. They must carry the weapon.
I fly now to Vlaakith, our undying queen. She will see your faith rewarded in this plane and ours.
To Danos! To the sky!
But I failed the deception check there on figuring out that he was lying. But we know he's lying, okay? You and I, we know he's lying. Okay, they all ran off. I kind of wanted to fight them. Honestly, I wanted to fight them. I just didn't want, like, such a bad, like, starting role. Like, they messed us up. Lae'zel wants to talk to us. I want to kind of go over here, though.
Walk in death.
Okay. Hi, Lae'zel.
Damn it all! You did well to intervene, vexed as I am to admit it. The Jastil Kithrak would have flayed our skin and left our carcasses to burn in the sun. All for the sake of the artifact that we carry. The crash is near, this much we know. We follow the path forward and into the valley. No one, not even the ignoble Jastil Kithrak, will keep me from my purification.
Right, okay. That's how it's gonna be, I guess. Okay, I'm still a bit shell-shocked. I kind of wanted to fight them, but I just wanted it to go a little bit better than it did.
What's hiding here?
But that's okay too. So we know that we're getting close to the Githyanki crash. We can head there in the next episode. Basically, we're going to go through that way, through the mountain pass. But I think we do need to long rest first. We need to gather our thoughts. And so yeah, we'll go tomorrow. But over here, this guy is Zorru's friend Jewel. So I think we need to speak with the dead on him. He's got a pair. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put my Speak with the Dead necklace back on. I definitely needed that tarnished charm to save the death saving rolls. I can't believe she was going around like killing them when they were down. That was so mean. And actually quite a bad strategy, I think, because, you know, like she should have been taking us out. We were the bigger threat. But yeah, okay, so Speak with the Dead.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Yule, son of Gara.
Yule, then you are Zorro's friend.
Fellow scout, Druid's Grove.
So I wonder if that other girl was a scout as well, the one that we had to knock out. Were you and Zorro scouting alone?
Yes. Zorro fled. Left me to fight.
So they...
Zorro abandoned Yule to the Githyanki. Damned coward.
Dude, you saw... We were running away. Running away from the Githyanki is a good idea. Like, live to fight another day, right? Because they are brutal. Okay, well, we're sending you in first if you're that brave. Okay, so we know that he was a scout. We're not going to ask him that. We know that he was scouting. We know how he died because Zorro told us. Where can we find the Gith Crash?
The corpse remains silent.
Doesn't know. Didn't get that
It does
far.
not know.
Okay. What were you doing here? Why were they trying to find the... What were they doing here in the first place, right?
Seeking path.
Ah.
Baldur's Gate.
That makes sense.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Yeah, so just because Yule and Zorro were two scouts working together alone doesn't mean that there weren't other tiefling scouts, because that other girl was a tiefling, so I'm thinking she's like the new scout, maybe. I would have took Yule back to Zorro, back at Druid's Grove, but there's no one there now. They've all left, so I don't know. I guess I just leave him here. But if we go over here again, there's like a shield, flaming fish shield,
still warm from the red dragon's fire,
which might be quite...
The dragon is clearly not to be trifled with.
Right, you think? I love that Dirge is the one saying that, considering he's a dragon. I don't know, can I give that shield to Will? Because it's like a flaming fish shield, and that was his dad's thing, right? So it'd be cute if he could wear... Oh, he can't use it. I'm going to give it him anyway. If he gets a different weapon at any point, he might be able to use the flaming fish shield, because that's cute. It's on brand for Will. Okay, I'm gonna leave that section there. So next time we go to the Githyanki Crash. But before you leave, I think we need to long rest one more time. Go to camp. And we're here. We're back at the original camp. How cute! I need to long rest for sure. I'm just gonna leave these bodies here. Why not? Why are you creeping, Will? What are you doing? He's still traumatized from the Githyanki. Yes, long rest. Okay. I don't think anyone needs to talk. Although maybe we should talk to Lae'zel.
Private word would be nice.
Be like, how did you feel seeing the people from the other crash?
Speak. Quickly.
Do you like your hair? Should we try and continue the ponytail? Oh, we can ask. We didn't meet. Okay, I'm gonna do that with Dirge. I might do that in the next episode, because like as a recap. Let's just go to bed. It's been a long day. Yeah, just auto select. It's fine. Oh, I don't want to take. Actually, do you know what? I'm not gonna auto select because I don't want to accidentally use the owlbear egg. Like we need to sell it or something, I guess. Is that the owlbear egg? It is. Okay. So anything but the owlbear egg, please. Is it using it? I can't tell. No, it's using some stuff down here. Okay. Full rest.
Blood. Hurts.
Oh, you're hurt. Let me see. Okay, this is where I need the guidance, guys. Oh, nobody's guiding me either. I'm not using animal friendship because I'm scared it's going to be like the whole Shadowheart thing where I used the friends cantrip on her and then she hated me. I could use bardic inspiration because we're long resting anyway. I might as well. We did it.
Look. Cut.
Okay. What have we got here? Survival. So my strongest one is actually persuasion. His belly scratch will be fine. But he's lost his mother. And I think maybe he's looking for a little bit of mothering. So I'm going to tend to his wound, even though I've got a lowest success chance of doing it. Survival's pretty high. Come here, I'll clean it for you. Nice and high.
The cub inspects the wound, giving it a curious peck.
Good. No hurt.
Good. How did this happen?
Teeth. Claws. Bigger.
You fought something bigger than you. Why?
Strong. Fight. Win.
He's so cute. Like the animations and the voice and everything. He's just adorable. And did you kill her? I can't speak. Oh no, I like this one. Gods, you're not even fully grown and you're already trouble.
Not trouble. Show you.
I'm not trouble. I'll be good. He's just adorable. But this means that the owlbear cub is actually... I can't hear myself when I've got my headphones in. I'm sorry if I'm shouting. This means that the owlbear cub is actually in our camp now. And patch 7 added some new like camp interactions. So I think like Shadowheart can cuddle him and stuff. Let's talk to him again. Hi. Oh, he said home. Pet him. I want the sweet companion approval. There we go. Shadowheart and Karlach. Oh, why is he not talking? Oh, I couldn't hear him. Is it because I took my earphone out? I don't know if there was no dialogue then or not. Okay, he doesn't want to bite us because we're his friend. That is so sweet. I'm going to leave it there. I know we haven't quite long rested yet, but we can do that in the next episode. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just going to watch her suffering for my outro. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this. This was a long one, but it was exciting to me. I think we got a lot done. I am a little bit sad. I would have liked to have fought the Githyanki and won. Maybe I should have stuck with it a little bit longer rather than giving up, because I've done that before. I've like turned it around. In fact, the owlbear. So, you know, in the goblin camp where they're doing the chicken chasing and they're chasing the owlbear around, and then we tell him to kind of like to run and come to our camp. I accidentally, in my honor mode playthrough, which I've been doing kind of off camera, I've started a new honor mode, and I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing and told the owlbear to attack the goblins. And at this point, I hadn't even killed any goblins. It was a full goblin camp, and the owlbear starts attacking them. And obviously, they're getting hits on him. And I was like, I can't have the owlbear die. I was like, I am willing to risk my entire... like I saved and I exited and like left it for a bit and went back to it because I was like, I need to think about my strategy here, because I was like, I'm not letting the owlbear die. I am willing to risk my entire honor mode playthrough on this bloody owlbear because it was my mistake. And so I did. I used the technique that I did when we were in the goblin camp, where Dirge was at the top and kind of like picking people off from the top and then going invisible. Yeah, I kept one person back out of combat. I had like a 4-person team with me, and I managed to, and had a Shadowheart casting Sanctuary on the owlbear and healing him, so like the goblins couldn't attack the owlbear. I was like keeping him up, and eventually like I killed all the goblins, and it was just the owlbear. But for some reason the owlbear like was like temporarily hostile against me and was trying to attack me, so I had to like just have everybody like flee combat, like flee the goblin camp and leave the owlbear behind and like go back to camp. And then the next day when I came back, like it wasn't the next day, I just kind of like fled combat and came back, and he was like not hostile anymore, and I was able to say, hey, come to my camp. But like I said, I was willing, like, it was such a bad situation. And I've had that where in honor mode, because you can't just, you've got one save basically, you can't reload your save. It's like when you're dead, you're dead. Like, the way that the cards fall is the way that you have to play them. And so I've got myself out of some really dire situations. It makes you think a little bit more strategically, and it makes you kind of I don't know, it's an interesting, when you've played the game through quite a few times, which I have, it is interesting to be forced to figure out a way out of a situation. Yeah, maybe we'll do that in the future, do an honor mode playthrough, who knows. But yeah, like, I feel like I should have stuck with it, and I'm cursing myself a little bit for not sticking with it and trying to knock out more of those Githyanki, because there is an interesting scene that you can get there if you do that. But yeah, Lae'zel's still sweet and innocent, and thinking that the Githyanki crush is going to help her. I don't know how I don't know. I'm not sure I trust them. But hey, I'm not a Githyanki. I'm just a dirge. I'm just a dirge. Anyone else would be a scourge. But I'm fighting my dark urge for the greater good. Okay, I'm gonna go. Do take care of yourselves. Have a lovely week. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you haven't already. If you're enjoying the videos and you know anyone who might like them, please do share. It really helps me out. And I will see you again soon. And to the Githyanki camp. Take care, guys. Bye.
I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Oh! Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a